Let's try this shit again. Can you guys hear me? I'm not sure if you can. Let me know if you guys can hear me. If there's any of you fucking guys left in here. Not seeing shit. You hear me? Okay. Why is the chat not working? Fucking OBS. Piece of shit fucking chat. Let's see if I can fix that. Yeah, Linda's being a fucking coont. She's being a coont. Fucking Linda ass bitch. Alright, let me see if I can fix this shit. Alright, hopefully the chat's working now. See if that fixed that. I think the stream is better. But it's not telling me how many concurrent viewers I have, so I have no idea how many people are fucking here. All I know is it says excellent connection, and hopefully it works. I restarted my computer, I restarted my router, I restarted the fucking modem, I disabled Wi-Fi in my tablet and my phone, and hopefully it's working better now. Fucking, I don't know what it is. Do we have like one of the most expensive fucking modems you can buy? We have one of the most crazy expensive routers you can buy. Like I said, the issue is my house is huge. My house is like 7,000 square feet. And I'm at the complete opposite end of the house from where we have the modem and router. And our walls are like because we have a custom home, so our walls are like super crazy insulated even more than like a regular house would be. So there's so much shit between the router and my room where I make my videos and do all this shit that I get shitty Wi-Fi here. But we have like extenders and other things that are supposed to help get the signal to this side of the house. Internet's just fucking being a bitch for some reason. Really, Linda really wants a good ass whooping. Yeah, either that or YouTube was like, fuck, we cannot have another Linda skit. This sexist ass motherfucker. We can't have any more of these sexist ass skits. We're gonna shut this motherfucker down. But did I slap Linda on the daily? I slap the fuck out of Linda all the time. She likes it too. That's how she likes it. No hitching so far. I may have jinxed it. We're back in business. Sup, brah? What up? Damn, Supernova lives in a mansion. I mean, borderline. It's my parents' house though, because of my motorcycle accident. I'm now paraplegic and shit. Unfortunately, at 28, I had to move back in with my parents. So I live in my parents' house, unfortunately. And yeah, they have a big ass custom home. Our next door neighbor, I said this in the last live stream. Our next door neighbor used to be Chester Bennington before he died. He lived right next door to us. He's the lead singer of Linkin Park. So he used to be my next door neighbor, which was super dope until he died. I'll try refreshing this shit here because I can't see how many people are even in here. I would like to know that information, kind of pertinent information. 25, hey, 25 people. Not as good as the 113 it was before, before Linda shut this shit down. But maybe we'll get some more in here. Maybe they'll start piling in. Yeah, Linkin Park. Everybody likes Linkin Park. Linkin Park was such a good band. Everybody likes Linkin Park. And Chester was such a good guy. Everybody likes him. He was just a fucking good, decent person. Another story again that I told last time on the stream. My mom's a registered nurse, and she approached Chester about signing a guitar to auction off for charity for the hospital or for kids or whatever the fuck it was for. And he not only autographed a guitar, he autographed a bunch of extra shit, and he made a fucking music video for the like the charity or the fundraiser, whatever the fuck they were doing, and it was just way above and beyond what my mom had asked him to do, just because the dude wanted to help. He wanted to fucking do something good. He was just a good person, man. What up, Wolf Saints? You lost like 90 people. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. We got 32 people. I'll rock with the 32 people. Hell, if it was 5 people, I'd rock with the 5 people. I don't give a shit. I'm here to talk to you guys and have a good time. I don't care how many of you guys are here. It'd be nice if there was more people, because more the merrier. Plus, you guys are writing shit in the comments and feeding me shit to talk about, because I'm not talking about particular topics. Like, even though this is a gaming channel, you know my live streams. My live streams delve into everything. We talk about all kinds of shit. We back. So when's the Nintendo Dude Bro coming? I had Nintendo Dude Bro as one of the chubby guys, but I never used him for anything because I couldn't come up with a shirt form or a catchphrase. Because like the easy one is my body is ready, and with the picture of Reggie Fils-Aimé, but Reggie doesn't even work there anymore, so that doesn't make any sense. So I couldn't come up with a catchphrase for the Nintendo Dude Bro, so I didn't use him for anything. But he looked like the other fat dude bros. You know, the PlayStation guy had a blue hat and blue shoes, Xbox guy had the green hat and green shoes, and then the Nintendo guy had a red hat and red shoes. But I want another Nintendo Dude Bro designed like these guys you see on the screen. And you know how the PlayStation guy's got the Leviathan axe, and the Xbox guy has the energy sword from Halo? I want the Nintendo Dude Bro to have the hat forwards with the M on it like Mario, red, and to be holding a Pokeball. But I need to figure out what to put on his shirt, because he can't not have a shirt and a catchphrase. Like, he's got to have that shit, right? So I'm just trying to figure that shit out. At least we get more attention. All right. My attention is focused on you, Tyler Durden. Focus on you guys. Can you imagine the Stadia Dude Bro? What Stadia Dude Bro? That dude took his life weeks ago. Motherfucker yeeted himself. I appreciate you because you're living with your parents. It's so worth, because some days they won't be here, so you need to spend time as much as you can. Yeah. But still, it's nice to, you know, be an adult and, you know, have your own place and have your privacy and shit. But unfortunately, just I have to rely on them for many, many things. You know, not only place to live, but also, you know, food and shit like that. Because of my injury and my situation, I'm unable to work a regular job, so it's not like I can just buy whatever the fuck I want and eat food whenever the fuck I want. So I really rely on them for a lot of shit. And then because my mom is a registered nurse, she helps me out a lot with my medical shit. And lucky for my mom, because my mom's an RN, I'm able to get on her insurance, and she has like the best insurance in the world, right? So I have actually 3 insurances, and I pay for nothing when it comes to my medication. My medication's always fully paid for. But even said meds aside, I rely on them for a lot. So it's cool, you know, and I love my family and shit. But it also does kind of suck, because you know, you go from being an independent adult who does everything by themselves, has their own place, to now it's like I'm fucking 15 again. The chat in the screen is not the live chat, but the top chat. I don't know how to fix that, honestly. Let me see. Let's see if there's a way to change that. Top chat. Oh, haha. See if does that fix it? Let me know if that fixed it. I just changed it from top chat to live chat, so let me know if that no, it still says top chat. Does that change the... Let me see. Give me a second, guys. Tell me if it's showing you live chat or top chat. Because it says here saying live chat. So if not, I'll try to figure it out for next time maybe. I hope you for speedy recovery. It's not so much a speedy recovery. Like there really is no recovery. My accident was in 2014. It's just the level of injury that I have and my medical issues. They're just constantly ongoing. And there really is no recovery. It's not about recovering. It's about dealing with. I just have to deal with my situation. I can't recover from it. I'll never recover from it. It's impossible. But I appreciate it. 75% of Metal Gear Solid 5 sales went to Sony consoles. The other 25% to other consoles. Sorry, I'm late with the comment. It's all good. Yeah, more games are sold on PlayStation versus Xbox, or just because PlayStation people buy shit. Maybe Nintendo dude bro with Mario hat holding the Pokeball with Miyamoto on the shirt and Animal Crossing you on the shirt. Maybe. It's not a bad idea. The Miyamoto's good because we have Phil Spencer, we have Cerny. Miyamoto wouldn't be a bad idea, but I'm not sure if I'm down with the Animal Crossing you, but it's not bad. Not bad. It's noted. Noted. Let's see. Imagine a console with the super crazy A chip from Apple and the crazy optimized architecture, which doesn't need the crazy cooling. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If Apple really wanted to make gaming hardware, they could create. Look at the iPad Pro. There isn't a tablet that comes close to being as powerful as the iPad Pro. There just isn't. iPad Pro is fucking laptop fucking level power because of their processor and their optimization. So they could do crazy shit if they wanted to. What the fuck is even Top Chat? Wolf Saints, I have no fucking idea. Did you see the rumor about US console pre-orders being 72% of PS5? It's not a rumor. It was, but it's not really accurate. The study was done with only 511 people. So of the 511 people, 72% said that they chose PlayStation 5. So people that were saying, oh, 72%, that's not really, I wouldn't really do that or talk about that, because with 511 people as a sample size, it's a shitty sample size. But IGN had a poll of over 100,000 people, and that was 68% PS5. So if anyone's gonna say a number or anything, I would go with the IGN poll because it's over 100,000 people. It's a little bit less, but I would trust that a little bit better than a sample size that's only 511. But again, it wasn't a rumor. It was just it's a smaller sample size study. PS5 teardown was sexy. It was sexy, and it was done with like surgical precision. It was like watching surgery. It was just so precise, and the shit was just laid out on the table so clean. It reminded me, if you ever seen the videos of like butchers, like professional butchers from like high-end New York restaurants and steakhouses, taking like fucking animals and breaking them down into all the individual parts and then laying out all the parts on a table at the end. Like, I've seen one where this dude literally broke down an entire half of a cow, basically, and broke it down to all the individual cuts of steak that you would get from it. He basically took the whole thing and was like, here's all the different cuts of steak from all the sections, here's the ribs, here's everything, and then broke it out on a table afterwards. And it was just so precise and clean. I was like, god damn. It was impressive. And that's what the PS5 breakdown was. It was just impressive in every sense of the imagination, and yeah, impressive. 68% were close to 69. Ayo! Xbox are scared of a screw. Why doesn't that surprise me? Oh, you back streaming? Cool. Yeah, I'm back streaming. I had to leave for a second, and I beat Linda with a fucking bag of nickels. I was like, bitch, what the fuck you doing on my stream, bitch? Ah! Oh, man! I'm sorry! Shut up, bitch! I'm sorry! I'll never do it again! Oh, fuck! Shut up, bitch! Get in the corner, bitch! Fuck with my stream, Linda. What the fuck's wrong with you? And, yeah. So that's what happened. True story. Shit. Dealer didn't think it was sexy. He thought it was terrible. It's because Dealer's a fucking retard. I bet you if Dealer has a girl, she looks like Fred Flintstone. Because clearly that's Dealer's taste and shit. Not Linda. Sorry, was that really loud? I didn't mean for it to be really loud. The fuck did I just walk into? That was my reenactment of me beating Linda half to death with a bag of nickels for fucking with my shit and causing me to have to restart the stream. And now, like, it's unfortunate because, like, normally we have the stream afterwards. The people that missed it can watch. But now it's broken up into, like, fucking 6 pieces. Fucking Linda, that stupid coont. You're a coont, bitch! Get back in the corner. Don't make me come at you with them fucking bag of nickels again. Get in the corner, you in fucking timeout. Don't look at me like that. Linda got that work today. That was hella loud. I'm sorry, man. Sorry. PlayStation Dude's t-shirt might have to change to liquid metal cooling, yo. Yeah, maybe. That shit was mad loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for your ears. I barely entered. How all I hear is you spanking ass. Linda shouldn't have touched shit. She should know better. That bitch should know better. Don't fuck with my shit. Unless you want to get that fucking bag of nickels to the face. To the face piece. Where's Steve when you need him? Bro, he's at work draining his balls in big titty bad bitches. We know this, man. I'm gonna wait for the PS5 Pro to come out. Honestly, Squidward, I'm not sure if there's going to be. I think the whole point, if you look at the... People may say, oh, the jump in power is not that big between this generation and next generation. But if you really look at it, the jump in terms of hardware from where we are to next generation is a much larger jump in technology and shit. You know, going to Zen 2 and Ryzen and all the other shit. So I think the whole point of them doing that was to avoid having to have a mid-gen refresh. I'm not saying that Xbox won't do that because they love their fucking consoles, but I don't know if we'll get a PS5 Pro. I hope we don't. I mean, I hope that our PS5s are good for 5 years. That said, if PlayStation 5, you know, if they come out with a PlayStation 5 Pro, you know I'm going to be there getting that shit day one. Just like if they release a Series X Pro or a Series X 1S, whatever the fuck they call it. You know they'll call it some dumb shit like that. It'll be the Series X 1S 360. And I'll get that too. Hey man, your videos are the greatest games content out at the moment. Keep it up. Well, I appreciate it, Sam. I wish my channel would grow a little faster. I was growing at a decent rate. I was growing at about 1,000 subs a month. And this month is only like 400. Like I hit 9,000. And then after 9,000, dude, the trip to 10 has been a crawl. I just now got to like 9,600 and I'm getting like 4 or 5 subs a day. It used to be like 20, 30 a day. So I appreciate it, but I wish there was more people coming in to the NovaNation helping this channel grow. I see you got gameplay chat and buffering fixed. Yeah. If by beating Linda half to death with a bag of nickels means getting it fixed, yeah, that's what I did. No, I restarted my computer. I reset my modem. I reset my router. And then I disabled the Wi-Fi on my phone and my tablet to try to get the best possible connection for everything. And it seems to be working now. I'm waiting for PS3 backwards compatibility. Don't hold your breath. Linda's messing with my algorithm. Somebody's messing with my algorithm. I think it doesn't help that I don't make a video every day. Like, some people make videos every day, but honestly, there's not enough gaming news to talk about shit every day. Unless I'm going to talk about rumors, leaks, and speculation, shit I hate, because it doesn't mean anything. I can make videos about rumors and all that bullshit, make a video every day, but I don't want to make videos about bullshit. I let those other guys do that. They can all make videos about bullshit where they make a video telling you something one day only to tell you the next day, oh, sorry, it's been debunked. Uh-oh, I'm getting a warning. I think Linda might have left timeout trying to fuck with shit again because it says the stream's current bitrate is lower than recommended, so hopefully it doesn't start acting up again. Your intros are the best, Nova. Happy stream from New Zealand. Well, thanks. And yeah, the intros were kind of a thing that happened by accident. I did it just to be funny on one of my videos, and then I did it for, you know, so I just started doing it, and everybody seemed to love the intros. Like, after the first one, people loved the intro, and then after, like, a few, that's all people were saying, like, oh, the intro's hilarious, the intro this, intro that, and then it just became part of the DNA of my channel to where I can't make a video and not have an intro, which is a blessing and a curse. A blessing because everybody likes it, but it's a curse because sometimes there may be something I want to make a video about, but I can't think of an intro for it. Right? And plus, there's only so many movies and videos. Like, I have a vast knowledge of movies, videos, and TV shows. Vast knowledge. But there's only so many. And so many that I can think of that apply to things. And that's why now I'm starting to make intros that maybe don't have videos in it. Like, for example, the one for the breakdown of the PS3, or PS5, which I don't know where it went. My video for the teardown of the PS5. It was dope, though, because I had the intro theme for Degeneration X, and I had like fucking strobing lights and shit. It was so fucking, like, I'm so proud of the intro for that fucking video, and for some reason it disappeared. I don't know where the fuck it went. YouTube deleted it on me. I didn't touch it, and so yeah, so I'm doing shit like that now sometimes, like trying to find workarounds to using strictly movie clips and TV clips, because sometimes it's hard to find something. Like, that's the hardest part of making my videos sometimes, and takes longer than making the actual videos, coming up with a video clip that will match the theme of the video and then animating all the shit on top of it. But yeah, they're almost the most important part of my videos now, so I have no choice but to have them in the videos. And I'm seeing now that some people are trying to copy my style, if you want to say, and put meme intros in the beginning of some of their videos. But I'm not gonna pop my collar or nothing, but they're not as good as mine. Sorry. Try rolling back the Wi-Fi driver. I must have been sending out some crappy driver updates lately. Maybe. NX Gamer had a great Terminator 2 intro for the teardown. I've check that out. Your intros were what first caught my eye when I found your channel. Plus, I was like, dude is out of control. DX, boy. Yeah, I fucking loved DX back in the day, back in the Attitude Era. I don't watch wrestling, but back during the Attitude Era, I fucking watched. Copyrighted, bro. All of my videos are copyrighted because I include video clips from movies and TV. They're all copyrighted. Well, not all, but majority of them are copyrighted. But copyright, if they did anything, they would make it so it's not visible. Like, it's not even in the list of my videos. And it sucks because I should start backing up my videos, because now that video is gone forever, and it fucking sucks because I loved that. Like, I was so proud of that goddamn intro, the DX intro for the PS5 teardown. It was like one of my most favorite ones, and I can't even see it now. I'd have to remake it from scratch in order to even be able to see my own intro. So it kind of sucks. Did you see Miles Morales' suits in their gold video? No. What you think about Mystic? Mystic's alright. I watch Mystic Ryan. SMBG got some intro inspiration from me sometimes. Yeah. I mean, I don't know for sure if that's where he got the inspiration to do it, but he never made meme, because I guess people are calling them meme intros. I've never seen him make a meme intro before, but he's definitely made a few meme intros since I've come around. And I know he knows of my existence because people constantly at me, him, and Crap Gamer and all these other people in the same tweets, so I know he knows of my existence. I was going to download the video today. Fuck, man, I wish you would have, because then you could have just sent it to me so I can have it, because I love that fucking intro. Some of your intros, but you can tell you have a lot of fun. I do have fun making the intros. IP Man intros is still awesome. Yeah, that IP Man intro is fucking the most epic intro I've ever made. But that shit took me 2 hours. 2 fucking hours, because there's so many shit moving. Like, I have to do it a frame at a time, or a couple frames at a time for every item. And I think, he's fighting 10 black belts. And I think at one point there's like 8 things on screen I'm animating, and it took forever, but it's the most epic one I've done for sure. I was waiting for Shawn Michaels to super kick Xbox or something. Oh, man. The one thing I hate about it, though, my intros, is I'll make an intro, a meme intro, about like a movie clip, and then someone will come at me with some like fucking shit. Like, for example, I had when there was the news that PS5 was getting the speed increase because of the oodle textures. My title of the video was, PlayStation 5 getting turbocharged or speeding or some shit like that, about getting an increase in speed. So the clip I used was of the Fast and the Furious of Paul Walker when he's racing in the first race with the Mitsubishi Eclipse, and he hits Nos and fucking, gets that speed boost. And then people got to hit me with, well, he actually loses that race, because the Xbox Series X was dominating the Charger fucking too soon, Junior. So the PS5 actually loses the race. And I'm like, dude, the fucking clip is just that clip. The clip just represents what's happening in the clip. It's not representing the entire fucking race. People take the shit super literal trying to be smartasses. And I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Paul Walker loses that race, and Dom and the Charger is the Series X. I wish I could physically slap these fucking people. And I'm like, dude, really? Just shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I downloaded the Linda Skit live stream, though. If I ever got it nuked. Oh, shit. So no PS5 games on PC? There probably will be, but not at launch. Definitely not at launch. YouTube sometimes shadow bans videos from YouTubers' channels without them knowing. Pretty fucking shady shit. Yeah, but why would they shadow ban my video of the PS5 breakdown? Like, I have way worse videos than that one. Like the video I just put up yesterday where I fucking tore that Twitter bitch a new asshole. That's way worse than the PS5 breakdown. Rambo's in Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, I don't give a shit. I stopped watching that guy because of it. Which guy are you talking about that you stopped watching? Oh, Crap with his clickbait shit? Yeah. It's sad because Crap's content really is not that bad. And he makes very logical arguments, and for the most part, he's just reporting the news. But his titles to his videos are completely misleading clickbait bullshit. I don't know why he does it. If he just gave honest titles to his videos, he may get less views and less clicks, but I think overall his channel would be better for it, because I don't mind his content. I just can't stand the fact that he puts misleading bullshit titles. And because of that, I don't watch his shit, because I know that whatever the title is, the video's not going to be anything about what the title is. So there's no point in me clicking on it. Gonna analyze your intros with a digital foundry magnifying glass. How you feel about Hogwarts Lost Legacy? I think it looks fucking cool. We've been hearing about this Harry Potter RPG for a long ass time, and I love Harry Potter. I don't care about the movies. I love the world of Harry Potter. Like, I think the world's super cool. If you try to give me Harry Potter trivia, I don't know shit. I know the first movie, and I know some of the characters' names and shit. But other than that, you couldn't give me Hogwarts trivia or Harry Potter trivia. But I love the world that they created for the movies. And I've been to Universal Studios a fuck ton of times in Orlando, and the Wizarding World over there is one of my favorite places on Earth. So the Harry Potter RPG was something I was always very excited for, and seeing it, I'm super stoked. If it's a game where we can create our own character and just explore Hogwarts and have fucking wand battles and ride Nimbus 3000s around and do all kinds of crazy shit, dude, I'm all about that. When you said worst video, he mean the dildo gif? Yes, the dildo gif for sure. That dildo gif skit, that deep throat skit, may be the worst thing that's in any of my videos, and that video is still up. So if they'd shadow ban the teardown reaction over that, I don't know what to tell YouTube. Next time PlayStation drops huge news, you should have a beheading from the Highlander. There can only be one. Hey, big fan, big Xbox guy, but I love your attitude, man. Keep being an asshole. Thank you. I am an asshole. But I embrace my assholeness. Let's say in 2 years, developers will release a PS5 game, or in 3 years. In 3 years, a lot of people will upgrade their SSDs, but not many, like millions. Is it worth it to program for this? I'm not sure what you're saying. How's it going, man? All hail Steve, Linda, and Billy. Indeed, Hunter. Except Linda was fucking with stuff earlier and causing issues with my stream where it's broken up into like 6 pieces now, and I had to beat her with a bag of nickels. But yeah, all hail them. Harry Potter game looks really good. It does. I think it looks really awesome. Please don't be a live service game. Yeah, I hope it's not a live service game, but you know, 2020, so everything wants to be live service because that's where they get all their monies from. They get all their monies from the dumb fucks who are willing to spend money on bullshit microtransactions. Yo, Universal Studios in Orlando is absolutely amazing. The Harry Potter park blew my mind. Bro, they're building a brand new theme park over there now. And they're going to have an entire area that's Nintendo. It's called Super Nintendo World. They're going to have a fucking Mario Kart ride that uses augmented reality. Fucking just think about that shit. Let that shit fucking spin around in your head. It's going to be called the Mario Kart Experience. A fucking ride where you're sitting in a Mario Kart cart using augmented reality. Think about that. That means you can see other carts that are not carts with people sitting in them, just empty carts, but with the augmented reality, it'll look like the characters are sitting in the carts, throwing banana peels back at you, or bullets, or fucking red turtle shells, or whatever. Like, fucking, that's crazy to think about. They're also going to have a Donkey Kong Country theme ride where you're in the mine carts, and the track that you're sitting on, that it looks like you're riding on, is not the actual track. So you're sitting in the mine cart, and in the cart you're sitting in, there's actually an arm that goes down to another track that's way below you, but you can't see it. So you're going to be riding this track that you think the mine cart's actually sitting on, but not really, because you're attached to a track way below you. And it's going to look like you're actually jumping gaps in the track. So you'll be looking at this track that it looks like you're riding on, and then there'll be a huge gap, and it'll look like you're jumping that gap, even though you're really connected to the track way below you. Like, that sounds like fun, too. So they're going to have a whole Super Nintendo World area of the park. They're going to have a whole area of that theme park that is themed after the classic Universal monsters. I'm down for that. I fucking love the classic Universal monsters. There's going to be a whole section that's, I think, DreamWorks animation. So How to Train Your Dragon ride. All kinds of shit in this new theme park that they're building over there. And then for people on the West Coast, they're going to be building Super Nintendo World over here as well, but not everything else. How to keep your Linda from messing with your Wi-Fi. Step 1, lock in the basement. Step 2, don't feed. Jesus, I haven't been to America since 2016. They were building Volcano Bay when I was there. I'm sure a lot has been added since. Probably. Marvel's Avengers is already having problems with matchmaking because so little people are playing it. That's going to be my next video. Whenever I make my next video, it will probably be tomorrow because my live streams usually go pretty long, and this one will probably go for a while. I'm going to make a video about that. When I saw the beta, when I played the beta, what the hell's the word I'm looking for? I predicted that by the time Spider-Man is released for that game, nobody would be playing it. The game is fucking trash. If you like that game, cool. But I played the beta and I was like, this game is shit. I unfortunately forgot to cancel it, so I was forced to pay for it. And since I paid for it, I played through the single player campaign, and guess what? Hasn't grown on me at all. I still think it's hot fucking trash. Nova, what do you think Sony will use the USB-C port for? Second display, VR2? What do you think? Yes, I think the USB Type-C in the front is going to be possibly for PSVR 2. But I think PSVR 2 will be wireless, so maybe not. But we'll see. How's your health, Stupa? Shitty. It's always shitty. Ups and downs. Like, health-wise, my chronic nerve pain is always terrible. Always fucking ridiculous. I'm constantly having medical issues, so it's always me going to the hospital for something, and this happens, and then that happens. So my health is never good. It's just, I deal with it. So... but I appreciate you asking. Like, there's times in my live streams where I'm like giving my desk the grip of death because I don't want you to hear me yelling when I'm having nerve pain. Because like, when I have nerve pain, I'm like yelling at the top of my lungs, or I'm like fucking yelling just because it hurts. And there's times where like I'm gripping my desk with fucking death grip and just squeezing something because I'm fucking having nerve pain attacks. Luckily, it hasn't been that bad during the live streams, and actually, all of my live streams so far haven't had terrible attacks, luckily. But even when I'm making my videos, there's times where I'm making my videos and I'll have to re-record something because I'll have a pain attack in the middle of recording my audio and have to fucking redo it. If you want to see the PS5 breakdown video reason why it's not available, I still have the link. I don't know what that means, but go ahead and send the link. Oh, you mean the reason that they give you? Yeah, someone else gave me the reason why it wasn't up. It says like the person is making it not visible, but when I go to the list of my videos, it ain't there at all. So it's not like I can make it re-visible. Like, it's not even in the list of my videos. It's just gone. They get paid up front by MS. Who are you talking about, Dan, that gets paid up front by MS? Super was on that mesothelioma. I hope you're okay, Nova. I'm good. Patrick Lee, take care. You taking off, Patrick? Another good intro when something that fits where Xbox lied about something having PS logo on Stone Cold's head when he's saying what... cutting someone off. Oh. It's like, what? What? I wish they made it single player open world instead of a live service. Maybe also their own iteration instead of MCU copycat. I mean, and Yeet Kamala Khan. Yeah, Kamala Khan, fucking, I don't give a fuck about that bitch. But like, you just watch the gameplay trailer of Spider-Man Miles Morales and look at how cinematic it is and how fluid and everything the gameplay is. And just think, fuck, man. They could have made a game like that, but with the Avengers. Like, imagine if Insomniac made an Avengers game. There wasn't multiplayer, there wasn't live service, it was just a single-player campaign, and it can switch back and forth between the characters during different points, and you got to play as them all. Like, think about the game that Insomniac would make if they made a fucking Avengers game. Like, that would be fucking amazing. See here. I wonder if Sony will have PSVR exclusives once the PSVR 2 drops. Don't they have regular PSVR exclusives? So I don't see why not. I saw a Steam thread where people were upset because Kate Bishop had teleportation powers. She has teleportation powers in the game? Because are they using Kate Bishop or are they using regular Hawkeye? USB port will be for smart charging the controller. I don't know what smart charging means, but let's see. Sausages, where's sausages, man? Sausage is dope. You going to have your PS5 stand up or horizontal? I'm always horizontal. standing up. I always put my consoles horizontally because they're designed to sit horizontally. I don't like standing them up, but PS5 is clearly designed to stand up. And with its design, there's no way I'm sitting that motherfucker sideways. He is standing up. And my PS4 is under my TV because, you know, the gap between the TV and my whatever it's sitting on, the TV stand, it just fits right under there. The PS5 will not fit there, so it's going to go on top of one of my speakers because I have my sound system is a clip sound system, so my speakers are huge tower speakers that come up. They're probably like, what, 3 feet tall? They're huge. And they're really, really deep. Deeper than probably the PS5 is. So I'll probably sit the PS5 directly on top of one of the speakers on one side of my TV. And it's going to look sexy as fuck. Oh, God, it's going to be sexy. I'm going to be like, you know, in my room and accidentally glance at it and instantly get hard. Oh, wait, I just checked and the video disappeared. What the fuck? I don't know, man. YouTube just got rid of the video because I did not delete it. I never would have deleted it. And like I said, I'm fucking upset because I loved that intro. I was so proud of that intro when I was done with it. Because I was trying to think of an idea for an intro for the teardown. I couldn't really think of one. And I came up with that and I was like, oh, I wonder if this will work. And I put it together and I was like, oh, it's so good. It's so fucking good. I love it. And now it's gone. I can't even watch it again. YouTube tripping, I swear. YouTube fucking... I wish YouTube would go back to the day where they weren't fucking Nazis about shit. Where you could make videos about whatever the fuck you wanted and they weren't gay. Because they're such bitches about everything. Everything's like that. Facebook's like that. Social media's like that. They're the fucking word police. It's like, dude, just let people say shit. If people get offended, then people get offended. Fuck them. It's like, oh, what he said offended me. So I have to cater to them? Well, I take offense to the fact that they got offended. Does anyone care about the fact that I was offended by them getting offended? No. So, man, fuck them. If words hurt your feelings, you need to fucking grow a pair of fucking balls. There are much more difficult and hard things in life than hearing a word that bothers you. Or hearing something that you don't like. Fucking deal with it. It's like my fucking injury, like my motorcycle accident, being fucking a paraplegic, my severed spinal cord, all of my health issues. Like, would you rather deal with that every day or hear a word that you might not like? It's like, get the fuck out of here. You didn't save a copy? No, man, I don't back up my videos. I should start backing them up. The thing is that they're each like 2 gigabytes, 3 gigabytes, and that shit's gonna add up over time. Can't have that with SJTube. I know, man. It's fucking bullshit. Like, I always tell people when people want to bitch, I'm like, bro, when I was like 4, my parents told me sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. The whole point was words aren't going to hurt your feelings. Words aren't going to be powerful. If kids at school are saying mean things to you, you don't let it bother you. And now we live in a world where a word can ruin someone's entire day. A world can force someone to have to go into a room and they can't see it. Oh my God forbid they hear this word. They can't even see the word written. If they see a word they don't like written somewhere, oh no, it's got to be erased. It's got to be removed. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. People are soft these days. They are. They're soft, and we're raising a generation of soft pussy bitches. We can't be having soft bitches, because if we have another world war in the future, we can't have people that can't fucking fight for this nation. PS5 standing up look more sexy? Fuck yes it does. I love that you're saying that. That's my motto. Don't be pussies, people. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. If I say something and people don't like it, I'm like, I'm sorry you don't like it. Don't fucking listen to me. Or people that bitch about shit I say in my videos or my language, then don't watch my shit. If you don't like the way I talk, if you don't like my attitude, don't watch my shit. Period. My channel and my content is not for people that are easily offended or people that don't like bad language or vulgarity. That's not what my channel is about, and if you don't like it, then fucking dip and watch somebody else. A generation of simps. Yeah, it pisses me off, man. These fucking kids. They're a bunch of pussy bitches, and they don't know how to do shit. They know how to do nothing. They get a fucking flat tire on the side of the freeway. They gotta call mommy and daddy because they don't know how to change a fucking tire. Hashtag crybaby bitches indeed. Maudi Ib is a power word? I don't know what the fuck that means, man. Yeah, seriously, I've been banned from Facebook 4 times this year. Fuck, I'm deleted the app. Once I discovered Twitter 3 months ago, one of my accounts already been banned. Yeah, no, and the thing that pisses me off about social media is the word police get to decide what words are okay and what words are not okay. And it's like, oh, we have to cater to these people because they're offended by certain words, but everybody else, fuck them. We don't give a fuck about them. Just these people. Word about these people. And you can't offend certain people. But other people, you can offend all fucking day. Like right now, you can say whatever the fuck you want about the police. You can say whatever the fuck you want all day long. They don't give a fuck. But God forbid you say something about another group of people. Oh, can't say those words. Oh, you can't do that. Banned. And it's like, if these words are okay, then those words should be okay. But like I said, 'tis what it tis. It's just unfortunate. I don't like the idea of word police. I think everybody should be able to say whatever the fuck they want. And if you get offended by something, you just fucking go away. Someone says something you don't like, just fucking turn around. Or fucking don't listen to them. Period. LOL, ain't nobody fighting ever will be home gaming on PSV. But now we went until October 21st. The spice must fall. What's October 21st? The Karens of the internet. Fucking, I can't stand the fucking Karens of the internet, man. What happened to free speech? It's under attack, unfortunately. Did you get PS5 pre-orders? I got mine from Mighty Ape. You're going to design some vinyl decals for your PS5 when you get it? No, not at first. At first, because the design has grown on me, at first I'm going to let it sit there with its sexiness. But if someone makes that fucking... If that Miles Morales design actually gets made, bro, I'm going to replay that fucking video. Where's that video at? I'm replaying that shit. Because that video is so fucking dope. Where the fuck is it? That shit is so sexy. That fucking Miles Morales concept. I was like, hot damn, it's sexy as fuck. Oh, fucking gaze upon the sexiness. This is fucking Miles Morales edition PS5 concept. That is, and Miles isn't even my favorite Spider-Man. I'm a Peter Parker guy. I'm always going to be a Peter Parker guy. But black and red is my favorite color combination. And man, oh, it's so sexy. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah, I would in a heartbeat. If they saw, I would pay extra money for this. In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Sony, you can take off the faceplates and do what you want. Xbox, anti-consumer. Maybe instead of making consoles, they'll just make plates. I think they should do that. Like, instead of making a special edition console, I mean, it'll make them less money, because they'll make more money selling the special edition consoles. But I think what they should do for special editions is you buy the special edition of the game. You know, maybe instead of $70 for a special edition, it's $100 for a special edition, or $120. And along with the special edition of the game, you get a fucking themed controller and themed faceplates, or themed side plates. I would gladly, like, if it was $120 for that, what you see on the screen right now, for that game with that, bro, if it was $150, bro, take my fucking money now. It would be nice if it was easy to change the shell colors on the controller. Yeah, it would be. I don't think it's going to be, though. Can you imagine how fine-ass the new faceplates will be 3D printed with LEDs? Yeah. People are going to be doing... People already do crazy shits with the consoles that exist now, but they're much harder to do. with this console specifically, people are going to be doing amazing shit. Like that console right there that we see could exist in real life easily. All someone has to do is get the 3D scan, like they'll get a PS5, 3D scan the side plates that exist, and then on top of that, put the spider on it, and then fucking print the shit. I mean, it probably won't look as good as the concept we see there, but someone could make that shit at home themselves. And it's not very difficult. That's the point. And that's fucking exciting to me. I give them left nut for a God of War PS5. It depends on what that PS5 looks like, right? You don't want to give your left nut for a God of War PS5 that's ugly as shit. I hope Sony won't do boring designs. I hope so too. Like, one of my biggest criticisms about PlayStation this generation is that their special edition consoles look like shit. They're not awesome. Xbox's special edition consoles are so much better, like much, much better than the PlayStation special edition consoles. With a few, a few here or there that are great. But the vast majority of them are very, very boring. The Spider-Man one, it's just a fucking solid red console with a white spider sticker on it. It's like, bro, really? Of all the things you could do, that's what you did? You could have done anything. Anything, and that's what we do? Like, the Sekiro one was really, really cool. Let me see if I can find a picture of the Sekiro one to show you guys. The Sekiro edition was really, really cool. It was like wooden shit. I don't even know anyone that has it or where it was sold, but it was super cool. It might have been a skin console. I don't know if it was real. I thought it was real. Or maybe not. I guess it was a skin console. Alright, well, see, yeah, in that case, even that wasn't that great. But there have been a couple that are cool. I like the God of War one, the solid white one with the shit from the axe going up the side. That one was pretty cool. But for the most part, they're not that awesome. Like, even the Cyberpunk Xbox One X, I think it's ugly, but it's still interesting, and it looks like someone had fun designing it. It looks cool. Do you know how long it would take to 3D print those panels? It would take a long-ass time. It would take fucking, 9-10 hours per fucking panel. And you would need a big-ass 3D printer, because most 3D printers aren't going to have a print plate big enough to print it, but someone could. And that's all that matters. Someone could. And there will be people that are 3D printing panels and selling them on Etsy and shit. Yeah, Sony be lazy sometimes. Yeah, I mean, with this PS5 console specifically, if they are not taking advantage of the side plates and the customizations, then someone needs to be fucking fired. Someone needs to get the shit slapped out of them over there at PlayStation, because they're missing a huge opportunity to do cool shit with that console. And not even just cool shit that we all are asking for. If the people are asking for it and you can deliver it, then why not deliver it? It's my opinion. It's real, but only in Australia, I think. Well, for once, Australia gets something cool that America doesn't get, because they always get fucked with stuff. Should I get a 1440p 60Hz monitor or a 1080p 1440Hz monitor? Are you buying a PS5? Because if you're buying a PS5, I don't know why you would buy a 1080p monitor. If you have a PS4 Pro, you shouldn't have a 1080p monitor. 1080p monitor is only good if you have a base PS4. If you have anything more than a base PS4, then get a 1440p monitor or better. You on 4,000 hours yet, Zero? I don't know what the fuck that means. I could do it at 9 hours? Hell no. Studios making 2 or 3 games at the same time, and Sony are lazy. That's not what they meant, man. Calm down. Relax. He meant lazy when it comes to the custom consoles, man. Xbox families would buy the Xbox Series S because it's cheaper for them. They would, but they'd be fucking wasting money. They're better off finding a way to come up with the extra 100, or the extra, was it 200, and getting a Series X. What do you think the PS5 pre-orders accounting for 72% of next-gen sales in the US according to reports? I talked about this earlier. That 72% is from a sample size of only 511 people, which is not a good sample size. However, IGN held a similar poll of over 100,000 people, and in that case, PlayStation was still the large winner with 68%, so it wasn't far off from the 72. So if you're going to cite percentages or cite polls or reports, I would stay away from the 72% figure, because Xbox will very quickly throw in your face it's only 511 people, it's nothing, blah, blah, blah. But cite the IGN poll and the 68%, because that's 100,000 people. If they want to try to say that's nothing, you can tell them to suck a dick. Xbox would buy a left nut than a PS5. LOL, look at the people going mad. Nova, you on 4,000 hours watched was looking why you not monetized being nosy. Oh, have I hit 4,000 hours being watched? Bro, fuck yes. I hit that a long time ago. You have to hit like 4,000 hours within a week. I hit that easily a long time ago, months and months and months ago. I've hit all the requirements, trust me. They're just a bunch of cocksuckers. It's true that the Series S's sales have flopped. Is it true? I don't know. All I know is that I do have subscribers in other countries that are sending me screenshots of whatever retailers they have there, where you can still pre-order the Xbox Series S. It's not sold out there in, all these different countries. So I don't know if the sales have flopped or not, but it just appears that there's not that much desire or interest in the Xbox Series S. Are you looking forward to the Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer content? I really am, because that's my game of the year. That's my game of the year. I don't give a fuck what else comes out this year. That's my game of the year. So I'm so excited for the idea of what the multiplayer will be like. And I don't play online multiplayer games that much, not anymore. Like I used to play a fuck ton of Destiny back in the day. But just the idea of what that combat is going to be like in multiplayer and how they're going to change it and adding the mythological elements to it, I'm very excited for that. Super, when did you start gaming? When I was a child, man. I started gaming on Atari and ColecoVision. And I've been gaming ever since. Gaming has always been my most favorite hobby, and that's never changed. I tried sending you a link for the PS4 Pro Secure Limited Edition, but YouTube doesn't allow links, I think. Send me a DM on Twitter. I think Sony knows what they're doing for this. The fact that you can use the dust catchers, open the plates, and change the SSDs without avoiding the warranty, I think they have plans in mind for other ideas. I would hope so. I would hope so. Buy a Series S for that friend who only plays Modern Warfare. What was your first gaming console? The first one that I owned was the ColecoVision. I can still pre-order the Series X and S in Israel. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of countries that are like that. Xbox doesn't sell well outside the United States. That's why people are saying, oh, Xbox is going to beat PlayStation this generation. How? It doesn't sell well outside the United States. It can't even beat PlayStation in the United States. Like those polls, the 72%, the 68%, that's in the United States, where it sells the best. So if it's losing to PlayStation, who's winning at 68% in the United States, outside the United States, they ain't selling shit. So if they can't beat them here, and they can't beat them there, they cannot beat PlayStation. Period. Dude, The Last of Us 2 gonna get Game of the Year. The entire Game Awards is rigged as fuck. It better not, because I think Ghost of Tsushima is the better game, honestly. I think technically, like, on a technical level, The Last of Us 2 is superior. Like, The Last of Us 2 is a technical masterpiece, but I think Ghost of Tsushima is the better game. And I think if The Last of Us 2 wins, there's going to be a lot of backlash, a lot of people that are pissed off. And honestly, I feel that if it wins, they only gave them the award because they were afraid of pissing off the LGBTQ community, because you piss off the fucking the gay mafia. The gay mafia comes for your life, and they are ruthless. They give zero fucks. They want to end your whole life. So, like that, if it wins, that's the only reason I can see it winning, because I honestly don't think it deserves to win for any other reason. So I think Ghost should win. I see a lot of Xbox have a breakdown of the new Innocence video. Hey, if they want to fucking have breakdowns because they hear shit they don't like to hear, then maybe they shouldn't be such pussy bitches. Corks sorking ice holes, violating your forking rights, Johnny Dangerous. Have you ever seen that? There's a skit on Saturday Night Live with Janet Jackson, where they're at a factory where they soak wine corks, and the entire skit is basically talking about being cork soakers, and it's pretty funny. And Janet Jackson almost slips up and says cocksuckers. It's a funny skit. Just look up Saturday Night Live cork soakers. Honor died on the beach. Indeed it did. Let's see. Innocence is very reliable. He knows his shit. Well, yeah, I would hope so. He's going to school to be an engineer. I don't get why YouTube were Nazis about cussing and being kid friends when they made YouTube Kids for kids. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're on about, but it pisses me off. But hey, those 30 customers in Japan need their Xbox. All 30 of them, yeah. I'm moving from Xbox to PS5. My friend is gonna game share with me, and he has all his new gen games pre-ordered, and he has Ghost of Tsushima, so I'm gonna play that too. Nice. The Game Wars don't want the heat. They're gonna get it with the Last of Us 2. I don't know, man. I like I said, I really hope Ghost wins. Come on, people, hit the like button. Yeah, hit that like button. I don't care. Like, I don't know what it does. I hear that the like button helps with the algorithm. So if you guys want to hit the like button, cool, hit the like button. But I'm not one of those guys that's like always asking for it. You're one of those people that are like, oh, please like this video, because, I appreciate it. It means a lot to me personally. If you hit the like button, it doesn't mean a lot to me personally. Like, I don't care. If we hit the like button, of course I appreciate it. I appreciate people liking my shit. I appreciate people hitting the like button because it helps shit. So I appreciate that people that comment, when they say comment just for the algorithm, I appreciate that shit. But I'm not going to be like, hit the like button. It means a lot to me personally. Because, like, me as a viewer, if I'm watching a video and someone says hit the like button because it means a lot to me personally, it's like, I don't give a fuck if it means a lot to you personally. I'll hit the like button if I like the video. I'm not going to hit it because it means a lot to you personally. Fuck you. If I like your video, then hit the like button. So, yeah. But that's me, and I'm an asshole, so. I'm an asshole. I sent the link to your Twitter DM. Cool. I'll check it up later. I'll check it out later. Hey, one way or another, it seems like PlayStation is going to have another one for their games in 2020. Ghost and The Last of Us are technical masterpieces, yes. And we also can't forget that I honestly think that Final Fantasy VII Remake's also going to get nominated. And yeah, it may be a multi-plat, but as of right now, that's a PlayStation exclusive. So if that one's Game of the Year, that's a PS4 game that won, technically. Let's see here. Oh, that dude will get that PS5 collection when he gets PS5 loaded with bangers. My first game as a kid was Nintendo, Sega, Street Fighter, Double Dragon, Streets of Rage, Shadow Dancer, Ninja War. Those games were all dope. I love Double Dragon. I also loved Streets of Rage. I love Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage 2 specifically. Linda, you bitch. Indeed, that fucking bitch, Linda. Forcing me to beat her with a bag of nickels because she's fucking with my stream. I bet you better learn for next time. Now, Last of Us 2 definitely better on every level, even though I liked Ghost. People who get mad when Last of Us 2 wins can eat Sony's dick. I won't get mad, but I will be disappointed. I think Ghost is overall the better game. I think had The Last of Us 2 had a better story, I think if they weren't trying to force you to like Abby, that would have been a better game. I think there's a way they could have done that story much better than the way they did it. I mean, they could have had Abby meet up with Joel and all them fucking and not kill him in the very, very beginning. Oh, the spoiler alert. She kills Joel. If you don't know by now, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you, because some people get pissed off, but fuck those people. But she could have met up with them and joined part of the group and gained their trust and shit, not knowing who they are. And then at like the midpoint of the game, found out who Joel really is, and then brutally murdered him in front of Ellie, and then dipped. And then you spend the second half of the game hunting her down, and then you murk that bitch at the end. Or they could give you the option, like Ghost did. Do you murk that bitch, or do you give her mercy because you understand where she's coming from? But to have her brutally murder Joel in the beginning and then try to have you fucking sympathize with her, and I don't give a fuck about this bitch. So, like I said, I think there's much better ways they could have told that story where it wouldn't have pissed people off as much. But the people that got pissed off just because Joel died, I'm like, fucking everybody dies in the world. Anybody in the Last of Us world could die at any time. Ellie could have died. Anybody can die at any time for anything. It's a dangerous fucking world. And people acting like Joel was innocent, that motherfucker wasn't. Like, I understand Joel's decision at the end of the first Last of Us. I don't blame him for his decision. But it doesn't change the fact that Joel murdered an entire hospital full of innocent people. It's one thing when he was killing people because he had no choice. He murdered a hospital full of innocent people and damned humanity by not allowing them to get the possible cure from Ellie. Because again, the cure wasn't guaranteed, but it was possible. But because he took that away from the world no longer has a possible cure. We'll never have that. So what Joel did is fucked up, and he's an asshole. And yeah, sure, he deserved to die for that. And Abby had every right to fucking beat him to death with a fucking golf club. If he had fucking killed my father, and I found him later in life, I would have beat his ass with a golf club too. So people acting like, oh, I can't believe Joel died. I can't believe she killed Joel. Why? That dude deserved to die, and Abby had every right to fuck his ass up. Doesn't mean I wanted it to happen. So all these people that are just upset because Joel died, it's like, bro, calm the fuck down. It's a video game. It's not real life. I was upset when Tony Stark died in Endgame. It didn't fucking ruin my day. It didn't change whether or not that movie was good or not. Fucking people, man. One like equals one Linda slap. This video is going to have so many likes because of that. There's going to be people making secondary and tertiary YouTube accounts just so they can log in and give extra likes so Linda can get what's coming to her. Fucking bitch. Get back in the corner, bitch. You come out of timeout, Linda. Beat you with a bag of nickels again, dumb bitch. You fucking coont. Hit that bell, everybody. Joel got caught slipping. No, Joel didn't get caught slipping. Joel got caught reading the dialogue of shitty writing because him and his brother never would have been like, hey, my name is Joel, here's my last name. When has anybody in the Last of Us universe introduced themselves with their first and last name? I'll tell you right now, not never. Not never. They always introduce themselves with their first names. Right? Like, what's her name from the first game? I can't think of her fucking name. Tess. What's Tess' last name? Do you know Tess's last name? I don't know her last name. What's Ellie's last name? I don't know Ellie's last name. What's fucking any of the other characters' last names? I have no fucking idea. But on this particular day, Joel and his brother decided to tell these people their first name, last name, mother's maiden name, their social security number, their fucking debit card number, and the CVV on the back, their fucking mailing address. Oh, and where they fucking live. And then invite a bunch of strangers to come live with them on this particular day. Joel didn't get caught slipping. He was reading shitty, shoddy fucking writing. Fucking idiots. Abby literally created another Abby with Ellie, and she was shocked that Ellie came after her. But that was the point of the story. It was violence begets violence, and it is a circle that never ends. Joel killed her father, she kills Joel, Ellie kills her, that was what was supposed to happen, and violence begets violence, and the circle of violence never ends. And the thirst for blood will never be quenched. That's the whole point of the story. And I get that. But I think, honestly, when Neil Druckmann was writing that shit, his man bun was a little too tight, and he thought he was a lot more clever and smart than he really fucking is, because he tried to make that shit like it's super deep, like, oh, violence begets violence. Like, the first story is a simple story, but it was told and executed to perfection. This story was trying to be something clever, trying to be something special, trying to be something deep, and it's just fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. Still waiting for more Lucifer. Dude, me too. More episodes. It says more episodes coming soon. I can't wait for that shit. We got the fucking progressive guy as God. President Palmer from 24 playing God. I love that dude. What's his name? Like David something? David Hayter? I think it's David Hayter. Dude's dope. I love David Hayter. Is it David Hayter? I gotta look it up. God damn it. Making me look shit up. What the fuck is his name? I think it's David Hayter. It's not David Hayter. Let me see here. It's David something, I believe. David Haysbert. Fuck, I was close. Samsonite. I was way off. Slippy, Slappy, Swami. Samsonite. Linda is Mewling Quim. If you know what that means. I have no idea what Mewling Quim means, but hopefully that means sucking a dick in hell. It took months to remember my coworker's name. You sound corny like a biased fanboy though, pressing a game that's never been cutting content like there's no tomorrow. A big ass punk? What did big ass punk say? Did you send Jimmy to boot camp? I mean, Billy? Who the fuck is Jimmy? I don't know who Jimmy is. You're talking about Billy? Her name is Tess Ixels. It's in the official lore. Oh, okay. Saber Zero, great. I'm sure she has a last name. I'm sure a last name for her exists. But Tess wasn't going around saying, hey, my name is Tess fucking Ixels. You can call me Tess Icicles. Like, she wasn't going around telling people her last name. She goes, I'm Tess. I'm Joel. I'm Tommy. I'm Sarah. I'm Ellie. They never go around telling people their last names because it's irrelevant. In my opinion, during apocalypse, survival is all you ever think of. You ain't got time to explore your sexuality. Exploring that shit is a luxury. I don't know about all that, bro. Apocalypse or not, if you're I think people would still have time to explore their sexuality because you kind of have no choice. It's something that's going on with you. It's something that's happening to you. Will it take priority? Probably not. But just because it's the apocalypse doesn't mean that Ellie can't explore her sexuality and possibly fuck around with a bitch if she wants to fuck around with a bitch. Just because it's the apocalypse. Are people going to deny their sexual urges because it's the apocalypse? Are people not going to fucking hit on people because it's the apocalypse? No, it's fucking stupid. So I'm sorry. What you just said is fucking stupid. Did you ever get debated by Roberto? He lost so many followers after what he pulled today. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Debated Roberto? At least PlayStation has games to argue about. Word. Word up. Easy on the Neil slander, and I'm pretty sure it's deeper than violence begets violence. Not really. Testicles? What the fuck? First name Test, last name Ticules? I don't know what the fuck Ticules means. G limit 260. What the fuck they say? Even bodybuilders. They had food, they had weights, she could have been buff. Okay, listen. They had foods, they had weights. Yes, she could have been buff. But the person who body doubled Abby, okay, is a CrossFit model. You know what she does all day, every day? Eat and work out. I don't give a fuck if Abby was in the gym fucking angry, lifting weights all day, fucking, Joel killed my daddy. I gotta lift weights to prepare to fight him in the future if I ever find him. If she was doing that all day, every day, grieving, lifting weights, she still wouldn't be as big as this bitch, because this bitch did nothing but do that and eat all day, every day. Abby was doing other shit. Going out, looking for shit, for, being search parties, looking for supplies. She was doing other shit. And people tell me, oh, well, they had burritos and they had a gym. She could be that big, bro. No. I'm sorry, but no. The dudes are barely that big. And the dudes have way more testosterone in their body than she does. So no, I'm sorry. I don't want to hear that shit. Let's see here. Testicles, dude, it's a joke. I don't know what the fuck are you guys talking about. Everything at the game was probably the most realistic. Well, that was realistic because she had, she was malnourished. I always tell people, look at the trailer from Paris Game Week 2017. When they first showed the trailer of Abby when she's being hung and they have the knife to her stomach when she's on the bucket and they kick the bucket out from underneath her. That's the first time we see Abby, but we don't know who she is. And Abby, her body in that game, in that trailer, she's still ripped. She's still buff, which you could be. But her body is not as bulky as she is in the final game. And I think she has a much more natural looking appearance. She's just ripped. She's cut. Like I think of it as like Sarah Connor in Terminator 2. She's in there all day doing them pull-ups and she's ripped, right? So Abby in that trailer is ripped, but she had female proportions. In the game, she was too bulky, man. And some of the scenes in the game, like when she's holding a hammer and shit, or a hatchet in the game, and you see her from behind and she's standing there, and you see like her fucking tricep, dude, her arms are massive. Yeah, anybody that thinks people are going to stop fucking because it's the end of the world, bro, I'm going to fuck as many people as I can because it's the end of the world. I could get bitten by a clicker tomorrow. So I'm going to take as much pussy as I can get. I don't give a fuck if they ugly. I don't give a fuck if they fat. I don't give a fuck if they missing teeth. I'm going to get that fucking pussy work because you don't know when you're going to die in a fucking world like The Last of Us. So people are like, oh, why would you fuck? Why would you have... I heard someone the other day, I forgot what it was about. It was some type of post-apocalyptic shit. And they're like, why would you have babies? That's fucking stupid. If you're not going to have babies, why are you even living your life? Just kill yourself. If you're not willing to have babies, just kill yourself. Because what's the point of you living your life if people aren't supposed to continue human living, the human species? Yes, having a baby in like the zombie apocalypse is shitty because they're fucking zombie alarms when they cry. But to think people aren't gonna fuck, to think people shouldn't have babies, bro, nah. You need to have babies in the post-apocalypse. When there's fucking billions of people that are dying, you need to repopulate. And guess what? If you're a dude and you got the seed, all them bitches is the plants. Go fucking germinate that shit. Inseminate them bitches. That's all I'm saying. But that's me. So if you're one of those people, hey, it's all good, man. Leave that pussy to me. I will gladly take care of that pussy on your behalf. I'll fuck my pussy. I'll fuck his pussy. Well, not his. You know, the pussy that would normally be his. I'll fuck his girl, his girl, his girl, his girl. If they don't want to fuck them, because they don't want to get their fuck on in the afterlife, I will gladly go fuck their bitches for them. Maybe her dad had her on steroids. No. That's the other thing. People are like, well, they're in a football stadium. You think they didn't have steroids? You walk around the game and you get pills that upgrade your character. You think they don't have steroid pills? I'm like, dude, first of all, steroids aren't pills. You inject steroids, and I don't think there's steroids just lying all around. Plus, it's been, what, how many years since the fucking, since it happened? What, like 20 years? Since it supposedly had been like the apocalypse started? Who's been making the steroids this whole time? Get the fuck out of here. How do we go from games to pussies? Because someone was talking about not fucking because it's the apocalypse or some shit. I don't know. A threesome is fine in the apocalypse? Dude, a threesome is great now. Why wouldn't if you can get a threesome now, that's great. If you can get a threesome during the end of the world, man, that's fucking lotto status right there. Some people can't get one bitch. If you can get two bitches during the end of the world, man, get that shit. Abbyzilla. Every time I think of Abby, I think of that episode from South Park with Strong Woman. Have you guys seen that episode of South Park with Strong Woman? Where it's what's her name? Because PC Principal's girl, I forgot her name. She's like super PC and feminist and all this other shit. And she's competing in like some decathlon or something. And Strong Woman joins the fucking oh no, Strong Woman is the name of PC Principal's girl. So this other girl, her thing, it's like something Thompson or Watson, I forgot the character's name. But this other person joins the decathlon that supposedly is a trans character. And it's basically a dude that looks and talks like fucking Macho Man Randy Savage. And it's the most hilarious shit I've ever fucking seen. And that's what I think about every time I think of Abby. I think of that episode of South Park. Linda won't put out in the apocalypse, then Linda don't put out. But I'll fuck Linda's sister, I'll fuck Linda's mom, I'll fuck Linda's grandma. I don't give a fuck. Linda don't have to put out, other people will be pulling out. Because the idea that girls aren't going to put out in the apocalypse is fucking ridiculous. The idea that dudes aren't going to want to and try to fuck chicks in the apocalypse is beyond fucking ridiculous. Fuck them zombies too, they can't say no. Yeah, you can't get fucking... try to get consent from a zombie. That sound like a yes to me. But yeah, no, I don't know why anyone would think that in the apocalypse there wouldn't be fucking, or people wouldn't be trying to fuck, or people wouldn't be exploring their sexuality. Like, if you're someone that doesn't know what your sexuality is, that's not going to change during the apocalypse. You're still going through shit. It would probably be harder during the apocalypse because of everything going on and because of the people, but it's not going to change. True girls always want sex. Dude, everybody always wants sex. There's a reason why fucking porn makes as much money as it does. There's a reason why the first job in the history of the universe has been a prostitute. Prostitution was the first job in the history of the world. Has anyone ever fucked a pie? No. Cannot say I have. I still slap Linda even in the apocalypse, right? And guess what? In the apocalypse, Steve is still draining his balls in big titty bad bitches. There's just less of them. Even Neo and Trinity still got some in the Matrix. Fuck yes. That shit will never stop. Snooki wants sex. You ever see that episode of South Park? It's like, Snooki wants smush smush. And she's trying to like dry hump everybody. I stuck a dildo in the girl's ass while I fucked up so good. Okay, cool story. Cool story. Thanks for sharing, Cryptopsy. I didn't expect this to become a sexual encounter show and tell, but thank you. Thank you for sharing. Glad you enjoyed that. We turned a game podcast to a pie fucking. Man, my podcasts become. My podcasts are fucking crazy. They're insane because we talk about all kinds of crazy shit. They're all over the place, always. But it's a live stream. It doesn't have to be about video. We can talk about video games because it's a gaming channel. We don't have to talk about video games in the live stream. We talk about where the fuck we want to talk about. Who gives a shit? There's no rules for a live stream. Y'all smashing zombies, wrap it up. You don't want to get that fucking zombie dick, man. That's the worst. Fuck a zombie and don't wrap it up, you get that zombie dick. Guys, 2021 Game of the Year, Cyberpunk versus God of War, Ragnarok versus Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah, 2021 Game of the Year is going to be lit. But I honestly think that God of War, Ragnarok is going to get pushed. I can't see that and Horizon Forbidden West being the same fucking year. If it is, that's an insane fucking year. If you were trapped in the apocalypse, the only way to make babies was incest, could be cousins. Would you risk it or live it off? I don't know what you mean live it off means, but I wouldn't risk it. That's just fucking weird. Like, it's one thing to be like, we need to fuck to repopulate the earth to some bitch you don't know, but it's nothing to go to your cousin and be like, you don't understand, we need to make babies. Come here, Beth, we need to make babies, Beth. I don't give a fuck that we're cousins. We need babies. No, not gonna happen. Blow your dick too small. Too small infected. Will there be a The Last of Us 3? Probably depends on the live action reception. I hope there isn't a Last of Us 3. And I'm not excited by the idea of a live action Last of Us either. If they do a live action Last of Us, I don't want it to be the story of Ellie and Joel. You will never tell the story of Ellie and Joel better than that story was told in the game. Better than that story was depicted by Ashley Johnson and fucking Troy Baker. Will not happen, cannot happen. So don't try to make it happen. The Last of Us universe is amazing. The clickers, the infected that they've come up with is amazing. We can have a The Last of Us story that takes place in that universe that does not involve those people. And I would rather have that than have that story re-fucking told. Or have those characters try to be played by somebody. No, just make new characters. It can take place in that universe. Do you just make Linda single-handedly repopulate the earth? Fucking be the end of the fucking world. Like, bro, did you get your ticket for the Linda train, bro? We're running a train on Linda this Sunday. You get your ticket? We're having a fucking Linda gangbang. It's a fucking cream pie gangbang, bro. You get your ticket? Cost me 17 chickens, bro. With 17 chickens, fucking was worth it, bro. 17 chickens for a ticket to the Linda cream pie gangbang? It's gonna be lit, yo. Think we made HBO The Last of Us show about Ellie and Joel? Yeah, I know. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck dick. It's gonna suka de dicka. Live it off. I meant to say, like, live in the apocalypse. No, you're not going there with your family and you're all going to die because there's no one alive. That's what I meant to say. I don't give a fuck. If there's no one left, if it's just me and my immediate family and there's nobody left in the world ain't getting repopulated. We're going to live our lives and die. I ain't fucking family. You want to fuck your family? Cool, you do that. Repopulate the earth with fucking three-eyed, fucking 1.5-armed individuals with fucking 2 mouths and fucking 5 dicks. You do that. I mean, The Last of Us 2 ain't selling shit already. Incorrect. The Last of Us 2 already sold a lot of shit, but it was also front-loaded. So the sales dropped off. But The Last of Us 2, you could hardly say The Last of Us 2 is not a financial success. Your new slogan, Super de Dicka. If there is The Last of Us 3, Ellie better be the only playable character. If there's The Last of Us 3, Ellie better not even be the fucking main character. It better not be Ellie, and it better not be fucking Abby and Lev, because I see people like, they should make a Last of Us 3 with Abby and Lev, yeah! And it's like, no, fuck Abby and fuck Lev. If you're gonna make a Last of Us 3, make a new fucking story with new characters, or give me the prequel to the first game. Give me the story of Tess, who was a badass that we didn't see anywhere near enough of, and Joel, because clearly they implied that Tess and Joel did some fucked up shit and been through some crazy shit. So let's experience that shit. Come on, ride the train, the choo-choo train. I fucking love that song. Fucking Quad City DJs. Fucking love the Quad City DJs. If I can fuck 3 different girls per week, you can fuck one girl that isn't your cousin. Right? Just give me Lost Legacy 2 or a new IP. Yes, I would love the Lost Legacy 2. Or not even necessarily the Lost Legacy. But like, for example, if they're going to continue Uncharted, bro, give me a Chloe and Nadine Uncharted full length any day. I love Chloe Fraser as a character. And I fucking didn't mind Nadine. Nadine was okay. But Chloe Fraser is just fucking amazing. And The Last of Us Lost Legacy is an amazing game. So if they want to continue the story with Chloe and Nadine, fuck yes. Like, people are saying, oh, well, maybe it'll be Nate's daughter. I don't want any more stories of the Drakes. They're like, oh, maybe it'll be Nate's daughter with Sully and Sam. No. The Drake's story is over. Uncharted 4 ended perfectly. Give me Chloe and Nadine, or Chloe and somebody else, because Chloe Fraser is the shit. She's dope. She's a bad bitch. Nerd voice. Holy shit, first 30 minutes of Bugsnax gameplay is online. Pre-order the collectors, comes with a figurine of that walrus guy with detachable strawberry arms. Did you just assume that walrus's sexuality? Did you just assume its gender? You fucking bigot! Joel and Tess were lovers, I think. Oh, for sure. Joel was smashing Tess all day, every day. Smashing Tess like she was nothing. You know Joel beat them cakes. But I don't necessarily need to see that. I just want to see the other shit they did. Dude, there's The Last of Us 2 copies piling up, gathering dust. I bet Sony didn't expect the game to sell that bad. Yeah, those 4 million copies were a lot, but they fell quickly. It sold more than 4 million copies, dude. I don't know why everyone thinks that it sold like shit. It just had a drop-off because it was front-loaded. Let me look at that up. Last of Us 2... Salas. Well, it hasn't been updated since June. So yeah, 4 million's the latest that we've heard, I guess. But I'm sure it sold more than 4 million. But yeah, I don't know why they made so many physical copies. They should have known after the backlash that it wasn't going to do as well as they probably had initially anticipated. Had there not been leaks, it would have sold way more copies. And had the story not been fucking bullshit, it would have sold way more copies. I wonder what Naughty Dog's new IP is. It's supposed to be sci-fi based. Yeah, me too. I just hope that it's not another third person action adventure game. I want it to be something new, something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make it the same, because we've had basically since Uncharted 1, it has been the same formula, the same game. I want something new from them, something that looks new, something that feels new, because like Jak and Daxter didn't feel like Uncharted. They looked and feel completely different. The Last of Us was just Uncharted with different gameplay mechanics. It's the same fucking game for the most part, and the traversal's a little different, right? And Uncharted 4 and The Last of Us 2, they're still the same type of gameplay mechanics. Just they added different shit to The Last of Us. So I want something that's completely fucking different for their next game. PS5 needs a good shooter next. They can go to third party for that though. People that always say, PS5 needs a shooter, PS5 needs multiplayer games. Third party is providing those in spades. They don't need to worry about that. Third party's got that covered. Like, Xbox can talk all day about Halo this, Halo that. Halo is not the number one first-person shooter in the gaming space. It's just not. And they can talk about multiplayer this, multiplayer that. Halo is not the number one multiplayer game in the gaming space. Gears is not the number one multiplayer game in the gaming space. So even though they want to say that Xbox is the fucking console of first-person shooters and multiplayer games, even though they only have like 2 games like that, that's the other thing. There was like, oh, fucking, you get Xbox, you want multiplayer games. What multiplayer games? Okay, name them. Gears of War and what else? Gears of War and Gears of War and Gears of War and Gears of, okay. So you have the Halo games that are multiplayer and Gears, and I think some other games, but they have 2-3 games that are really multiplayer, that are exclusive games. They make it sound like every fucking game they have is this amazing multiplayer game. No, man. All the multiplayer games, and I guarantee you the top multiplayer games being played on Xbox are multiplat. I guarantee you the number one first-person shooter being played on Xbox is a multiplat, not their first-party games. But I guarantee you the fucking number one third-person action-adventure games being played on PlayStation aren't fucking multiplat. So just the whole argument that Xbox is the console of multiplayer games and first-person shooters is fucking stupid. So PlayStation doesn't need to make those because third-party delivers them in spades. Can you imagine if the PS5 faceplate had a 3D Leviathan axe stuck on the side and the Blades of Chaos on the other? That would be fucking amazing. And then fucking all Greek, how do you pronounce this? Iconography? Is that even, I think that's a word, iconography? Let me look it up. That word popped in my head. I think iconography is a word. The visual images and symbols used in a work of art or study interpretation. Okay, so maybe iconography was not the proper word, but I'm thinking of, images and symbols and shit that symbolize Greek mythology on the one side, and then all the Norse mythology on the other side. They can be 2 different colors. That would be fucking cool. This fucking Game Chops version of Gerudo Valley is so fucking chill. I fucking love Gerudo Valley. It's one of my most favorite game themes of all fucking time. That's why my outro for all my videos is that dubstep remix of Gerudo Valley. I fucking love the Gerudo Valley theme. I'll surrender my left nut for that faceplate. I don't know about that, but I would pay for it for a good amount for it. That would be dope. Depending on how it was executed. Like, the idea is cool, but it's the execution. Execution is everything. Neil Druckmann is a real simp. Bring Amy Hennig back. Yeah, Neil Druckmann is he's too worried about his ideology when he should just be fucking writing games. That said, though, people act like he's pushing crazy SJW agendas in games, and he really isn't. Not as bad as people try to make it out like he is. Is Ratchet & Clank coming out this year? Yes, sir. Sup, chat, and our host, Supernova. Sup, Cyber Dragon. I like your name, man. Cyber Dragon's a dope name. Definitely need an Ocarina of Time remake. Fuck yes, we do. Like, I was forced to, because I never experienced Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64. So I was forced to play Ocarina of Time on my 3DS XL. And it's a fucking dope game. And they should fucking remaster that shit with fucking updated graphics and shit. It would be so fucking cool. Like, imagine Ocarina of Time getting, like, the Blue Point Shadow of the Colossus treatment. Or the Demon Souls remake treatment. but doing it with a game from N64, not a game from fucking last gen, from the N64 generation with fucking modern graphics, and not a remake like RE2, where it's basically a different game, but I'm talking about the same game with modern graphics. That would be so fucking cool. If they made a remake, though, an Ocarina of Time remake, that would be cool too, because you would have a completely re-envisioned open world Hyrule, better than Breath of the Wild. Like, I wish they kept the Twilight Princess graphics of Zelda, because Zelda had the very Twilight Princess had the very realistic Zelda and the very realistic graphics. Like, I wish they kept those graphics for Zelda. Bring back the Twilight Princess art style. That's what's up. No, Ratchet is early 2021. Oh, it's launch window. That's right. My bad. I stand corrected. Launch window would think it's early 2021. Nah, no radical agenda pushing. Just the guy ain't that good of a writer. That's why Bruce Straley left, I guess. I'm not sure why the people left, but yeah, he's not that good of a writer. Just an idea for Horizon. Most of the Robo Dinos are on the faceplate. That would be cool too. Supernova Hyrule Warriors Age of the Calamity looks great. I think I've seen some of that. I want to Switch Pro for sure. I want to Switch this more powerful. I want Nintendo to fucking make a serious console, not these half-ass child consoles. And I understand that's what they cater to. They cater to the fucking children. They cater to casuals. But dude, give me a serious fucking console. Like, back in the day, you were competing with Sega as a serious console. Now they just make these fucking kiddie consoles with these consoles that can't run graphics. Like, it would be awesome if Nintendo made a console that could run AAA multiplats like the other consoles. That would be fucking cool. The Super Mario 3D All-Stars was a missed opportunity in my opinion. I hope the Zelda collection doesn't suffer from this. How is it a missed opportunity? I'm not buying PS5 either. I'm hyped for Virgil DLC and Prince of Persia's remake. The Prince of Persia remake looks like shit. It's a Prince of Persia remaster in my opinion. It looks like shit to me. It barely looks like it's better than the old game. What the fuck are you talking about? The success didn't last. Most games sell the most units within the first 2 weeks of launch. I think that's true, but I think there was still a drop-off in the sales of The Last of Us, and that's probably why we haven't gotten an update since 4 million. Because if I look up Spider-Man sales for the original Spider-Man, I'm going to see 13 million. I'm going to see whatever it just got recently updated to, 10 million, 13 million, whatever the fuck it is. You Google the sales of God of War, you're going to see what it is. And they updated that shit as they went. When I Google the sales for The Last of Us 2, why is the most updated version of sales figures I can find 4 million? Kinda sus, bro. I know the game was still a financial success, but dude, that is kinda sus. I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Man, did you hear there's a rumored Switch Pro / Switch 2 coming out in 2021? I have heard the rumors. But in order for me to buy a Switch Pro, they would need to do a lot more than just make it 4K. Like, I don't give a fuck if they make it 4K. Because, like, the games they have now look fine. Because like, I play it on a 4K TV. And the games, because they're not graphically intensive games, look fine on my 4K TV. Like, how much better are they going to look if they're being put out in 4K resolution? I think the TV automatically upscales a little bit since it's a 4K TV. But, like, I need a lot more than, oh, we just made it capable of outputting in 4K. No, I need more than that. If they don't do anything more than that, I'm keeping the regular Switch. I'm not spending more money on it. They should make a GameCube too. Why? Because of the games that came out during GameCube, they can make those games now. And I'm sorry, the GameCube controller fucking sucks a fat dick. Can a brother get a hot tub? Why not? What do you think about if Ghost of Tsushima wins, Sony will put out special edition faceplate? If Ghost of Tsushima win what? You mean Game of the Year? I think they should get a special edition faceplate no matter what. Halo took 3 months just to reach 5 million units. Which Halo? Men have more muscle mass. That is a fact. Science doesn't care about your feelings. Abby will never have been that size. Are we still talking about that? Yes. Men have more muscle mass. They also have more bone density. That's the reason why men don't compete against women in MMA. And that's the reason why trans women that have fought in MMA, even though they weren't at the same skill level as the women, beat the fuck out of majority of the women. Like, I forgot what the Joe Rogan talked about him all the time, because Joe Rogan was all about trans rights and trans this and trans that, and thought, you know, trans women can fight in mixed martial arts, till he saw the first fucking video of that trans woman fighting another woman, a real woman, in MMA, and he was like, bro, I could not see a man beating the fuck out of a woman. It's like something Fox, I think the person's name is. And they eventually lost, but they went just beating the fuck out of women eventually. And then someone was like, well, yeah, but they just lost their last fight. And Joe Rogan was like, yeah, because he finally fought someone that was more skilled than he was. Like, the women he was fighting, that was vastly more skillful than he was. The women he was fighting in the beginning, he wasn't beating them because he was more skilled than them. He was beating them because he was a fucking man. And he only lost when he fought a woman that was way more skilled than he was. So there's a reason why we have, men's, and the same thing with the Olympics. There's a reason why men in the Olympics compete individually. There's a reason why there's the NBA and WNBA. Because if you take the best player in the NBA and you have them play fucking one-on-one against LeBron James or fucking Michael Jordan in his prime, you think they're going to win? Fuck no. Ain't happening. Would you put Linda in the ring against an MMA fighter? If Linda keeps fucking with my internet, fuck yes, I would. I'll pull fucking, what's his name? What the fuck's, I can't think of his fucking name. I can't think of his fucking name. How the fuck am I blanking on this? What the fuck? Like, my mind is seriously just completely drawn a blank. And, like, it's a name that fucking everybody and their kid fucking brother knows, too. What the fuck? Oh, fucking Conor McGregor. Yeah, I fucking drew a blank on Conor McGregor. What the fuck is wrong with me? I'll pull Conor McGregor out of fucking retirement so he can fucking whoop Linda's ass. Save me the time from having to beat her with a bag of nickels for fucking with my shit. I searched up the entire Halo franchise units sold, and it was 34 million, whereas Spider-Man by itself was 13 million. I don't know what point you're trying to make is, but yeah, Spider-Man as a whole, like individually, has sold a shit ton of games. The moral of the UFC story is make sure to beat women hard to let her know who's the boss. Let's talk about Bethesda suddenly became the holy savior now that they're owned by Microsoft. Yeah. And all these one-and-done games are all of a sudden now amazing. Because they're all one-and-done walking simulators, right? But they're all amazing now. Colt Eastwood. What about Colt Eastwood? John Cena. Who the fuck is that guy? I fucking love that clip. That guy was like, he's like, right here, the hardest hitting guy. When he hits people, they get up. When I hit people, they don't fucking get up or some shit like that. Conor McGregor's turned around, and the fucking greatest diss of all time just, who the fuck is that guy? And fucking everyone started erupting in laughter. Jeremy Stevens didn't have a comeback for that. He just sat there in silence because the fucking Notorious One whipped his dick out and slapped the fuck out of him by just denying his existence. He just denied his entire fucking existence, and Jeremy Stevens sat there and didn't say a fucking word. Oh, it was great. It is one of the greatest moments in MMA history, was that one fucking line. My point was the Xbox fanboys overhyped Halo too much when in reality it doesn't sell. They overhype Halo because it is the flagship title for Xbox and Master Chief is their mascot. That's why they overhype it. When was the last time a good Halo game was made? Halo 5 was not a great game. Halo 4 was not a great game. Okay? The last great Halo, in my opinion, was Halo 2. Halo 3 was a good game, but Halo 2 was the last great Halo. The rest have been okay games. But there isn't a Halo post Halo 2 that is on the level of PlayStation's first-party games. There is no Halo in the Xbox One generation or Xbox 360 generation that is on the level of an Uncharted 4 or an Uncharted 2 or an Uncharted 3 or The Last of Us or God of War or Spider-Man or fucking Horizon Zero Dawn. There is no Halo in the last two generations on the level of those games. And I like Halo. It's not my fault that they ain't making fucking Halo games on the same level as those Sony first-party games. So, it is what it fucking is. Bugsnax Game of the Year. If Bugsnax wins Game of the Year, I will take a hatchet to my PlayStation 5. Okay? Fucking Bugsnax. The only good thing about Bugsnax is the fucking girl that sings the Bugsnax theme, because she is mad fuckable. That's it. That's it. Never got to play a Halo game? You've never played a Halo game? My friend, I feel sorry for you. And the sad thing is, you're not going to be able to play a Halo game now and experience the same greatness that was Halo back in the day. Especially, like I always tell people, one of the greatest gaming experiences of my life was going to a friend's house on the weekend and grabbing a second TV and a second Xbox and system linking them and playing 4v4 fucking Halo split screen all fucking weekend. That shit was amazing. What are your top 5 best games this gen? Fuck. I'll tell you right now, they're mostly going to be PlayStation exclusives. Because the games for me that are my best games are the games that resonate with me, are the games that make me feel something or that I get emotionally connected to. That's why I love the PlayStation games. So, in not any particular order, this generation, God of War's got to be one. Uncharted 4's got to be one. Spider-Man's got to be one. What did I say? Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, Uncharted 4, Spider-Man. That's 4. Resident Evil 2 Remake, probably. Halo has been dead for a long time. Halo hasn't been dead. Halo has just been overused. Overused and not made. Like, they I don't know, man. Like, Halo can be amazing. Halo can be great. They just don't make them great. And there's just this heavy reliance on Halo and Gears and Forza, and it's just make something else. Make a new IP. Even while Naughty Dog was still making Uncharted, they stopped at 3 and made The Last of Us. Well, they didn't stop at 3, but while they were working on 3, they made The Last of Us, a brand new IP. So they went 1, 2, 3, let's make a new IP. God of War got to 3, well, technically 4 if you count Ascension. I don't count the PSP games. And then decided we need to completely redo this game. Killzone made it to 3. And then Guerrilla said, brand new IP. Gears is on 5. And they still haven't made a brand new IP. I mean, Halo switched hands technically, but it went from Bungie to 343. And you've gone to fucking Halo, what's the last one? 5. You had ODST, you had Reach. And now we're on Infinite. And they haven't made a brand new IP. So, they need to make new fucking games. Remember when Halo Infinite was going to release next month and have an RT patch? Oh, fuck. Remember when Xbox Series X was going to launch with ray tracing, period? Fucking A, man. Never been a Halo fan? Halo's good, man. Halo's not bad. And I like the Halo lore. And Master Chief as a character is cool, and the weapons are cool. Like, Halo is cool, man. And there's a Halo movie. I forgot what it's called. It's a live-action movie. It's actually really good. What the fuck is it called? Because there's a couple of Halo, like, animated movies. But there was a Halo live-action movie that's actually pretty good. And I thought it was going to be all about Master Chief and all about, like, all this other shit. And it's actually cool because the movie actually focuses on the Academy. The Academy for the people that are becoming the fucking, whatever the force is. I forgot what they're called. Are they Marines or some shit? It's been a while. But it's the Academy of people that are trying to become, like, the other Marines and shit. That are the people that you see around Master Chief. And then some shit goes down, and then Master Chief comes to help save the fucking people at the Academy. And it's fucking actually really good. What the fuck is it called? It's called Halo It's Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn. It was released alongside Halo 4. It's called Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn. It's live action, and it's way better than I thought it would be. If you have the chance to watch it, you should fucking watch it. It's really cool. And I really like the fact that they didn't fucking focus on making it all about Master Chief, making it all about that shit. No. They actually took a risk and made it about the fucking cadets at the Academy. It was really fucking good. I love Deep Space. Deep Space was really fucking good, too. I fucking love that series. I wish they would bring it back. There was also a Dead Space animated movie that was made that was really good. I think Gears of War is better than Halo. I don't. But hey, to each their own. Lakers Finn to win this championship. I'm not a big sports guy, so I give 0 fucks. The Marine cadets trying to survive until Chief got there. Yeah, that was fucking dope. Fighting tanks in the locker room. It was just fucking cool. And then I believe the suit was made by Legacy Effects. The same people. I think it's the same people that made the Iron Man suit. Fuck, I keep opening the wrong goddamn application. It's pissing me the fuck off. Forgot, but some cool ass fucking company made the Halo armor, and it looks really good. It's just cool Forward Unto Dawn. Gamers, why there's no gameplay? Aaron Greenberg. Well, yeah, yeah, he was choking on a fucking piece of salami from the sandwich he just ate. Fucking Aaron Greenberg. Aaron Greenberg needs to shut the fuck up, honestly, because that dude is constantly hyping shit. Like, there have been so many things that happened with Xbox that would have had better reception had Aaron Greenberg not hyped it up. Him and fucking Matt Booty not hype shit up to make you think it was going to be the second coming of fucking Christ nutsack. But he just hyped shit up. And then the shit is a letdown, and that's on him. It's one thing to promote shit. It's another thing to hype it up to the levels that he does. I heard the shortage of AAA batteries this year. Sorry, Xbox. We still haven't seen Xbox gameplay, and it comes out in a month. Oh, be careful when you say that, because you're never going to hear, they got gameplay of Haven, bro. They got fucking gameplay of Haven running on Series X, bro. Don't stay flops, yo. So yeah, they have gameplay of Haven running on Xbox Series X. So be careful when you say that, because they'll be quick to correct you. Even though Haven is like the least graphically intensive, demanding game that exists. But, yeah. Millions of people are about to run a console they've never seen run new shit on. Yeah, it is strange. Fuck. God, Fucking Jesus Christ. Fuck. Sorry, I just had a fucking nerve pain attack. Fucking trying as fucking hard as I can not fucking scream on like an asshole on the stream. Fuck, that hurt. Jesus Christ. Fucking Jesus Christ. My bad. Fucking nerve pain attacks. Yeah, I'm okay. I just had a fucking small nerve pain attack. I went this whole stream with having not bad ones. That was pretty fucking bad. I was giving my fucking wheelchair the grip of death while fucking holding my breath, trying not to fucking yell. The nerve pain is bad. I feel it like in my legs, and sometimes it feels like I'm getting stabbed in the leg. Sometimes it feels like I'm getting someone holding a blowtorch to my leg. Majority of the time, what it feels like is if you imagine like a Charlie horse, like when you get like a fucking muscle cramp or a Charlie horse in your calf, it'll feel like my thigh is doing that, even though it's not really doing it. But since your brain tells you what you feel, because the lower half of my body is completely not connected to anything, because my spinal cord is completely severed. But since the nerve endings are not connected, they're firing still, but the brain is not getting signals that it understands. So it takes the signals it doesn't understand and it turns it into this crazy, unbearable fucking nerve pain. And so a lot of times it'll feel like my thigh is cramping, and it'll like fucking feel like it's cramping, and it'll fucking tighten again, and it'll fucking tighten again and tighten again. It'll do it like fucking 5-6 times, and it hurts so fucking bad when that shit happens. I'll be screaming at the top of my fucking lungs. Like, I have cough drops next to my bed, because there are days when I have really bad days. I'll be screaming so fucking hard that my throat will get all fucked up. But man, it's not as bad as it used to be. But it changes. Like, some days are good days, some days are bad days. My pain is also constantly changing, and I think it has to do with the fact that your nerve endings, even when they're disconnected, they still grow, but they just grow a tiny bit really slow. And then you have scar tissue and shit that forms, and that shit's constantly changing how things are, touching each other or not in my body. So my pain is constantly changing. But there was one point a couple of years ago where I had like a really bad, felt like someone had just stabbed me in the fucking leg. That was like a red hot poker. Like if you had like a poker in your fucking fireplace, I feel like I got fucking stabbed in the thigh like that. And it would fucking happen, and it would last like 10 seconds, and then it would go away. And then it would happen again and last 10 seconds and go away. And that shit happened non-stop. I shit you not, for 15 hours. It was the first time I ever had anything like that happen, and thank fucking Jesus Christ, that shit never, ever happened again. Because, bro, like, I'm not a person that is like depressed or sad. Like, I deal with this shit, right? But if I had that shit happen to me every fucking day like that, man, my life would suck. It would be the most fucking terrible thing I can imagine. But like, I ended up going to the hospital for that because I didn't know what the fuck to do. And they ended up just giving me fucking narcotics IV until it stopped. But it was insane. But thank God it's not like that anymore, or it hasn't been like that ever since, because fuck, that was bad. Yeah, it was 15 hours. And imagine 15 hours of it happening, like the length of the pain lasted 10 seconds and then would go away. But it would only go away for 5 seconds, and then it would happen again and be like a 10-second duration of pain. So you barely have time to catch your breath and breathe. Like, I was fucking feeling like I was going to pass out because I was hyperventilating from not being able to breathe, from screaming and then trying to catch my breath between the pain attacks. It was fucking terrible. Edibles won't work, man. I have friends that smoke weed, and I've tried smoking weed, and it doesn't do anything. You got to understand, like, there's people that have nerve pain that smoke weed, and it helps with their nerve pain, but those people's spinal cords are still fully intact. With me, it's a completely different story. My spine is completely severed. The nerve endings aren't touching. So I can smoke weed, but it doesn't seem to help. It doesn't seem to do anything. So I doubt edibles would fucking help. We're trying to figure out something that'll help, because I'd like to go back to a somewhat regular life where I can work a regular job, because that's the thing. Because of my nerve pain, I can't really work a regular job because I can't be screaming in the middle of work. There's times where my family wants to go out to eat dinner, and I'm like, nah, I'll pass. I'm not trying to have a fucking panic attack and scream in the middle of an Olive Garden and be like, what the fuck is wrong with that asshole? Like, I don't give a fuck, but it's embarrassing. Like, I don't give a fuck if they're, like, offended or if it ruins their dinner. Like, if I have a panic attack, I don't give a fuck about your dinner. It's just embarrassing. Xbox put a curse on me. Nah, man. What's up, Curtis? Yeah, anyway. That's that. Me, if colony of ants is eating my legs away. Is that what you feel? That's gotta suck. Yeah, but like nerve pain is the worst thing. Like I have a lot of issues with me medically because of the spinal cord injury. And like paraplegia sucks. But of all the things that I deal with, of all the medical issues I have, by far the nerve pain is the worst. The absolute worst. The trio of Xbox hype train. Phil Spencer, Matt Booty, and Aaron Greenberg. Phil does less hyping than the other ones, though. Like, I don't like Phil Spencer, but at least Phil Spencer, he's not hyping shit up as much as the other. What he does hype up is E3. That motherfucker makes you think that every E3 is gonna be like fucking the greatest thing you've ever witnessed in your life. That nothing will compare to next E3. Nothing's gonna compare to the E3 showcase they're gonna put on. That's what Phil does. But Aaron Greenberg and Matt Booty hype up everything else. Elon's Neuralink, possibly. But again, you gotta understand, my issues is that I have things that aren't connected that are sending signals that are fucked up, and my brain doesn't know how to interpret the fucked up signals. So maybe the Neuralink will work, maybe not. The Neuralink, I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, like when I had my accident, like right away I was like, I'm not worried about trying to walk in. Like, I don't care about, oh, maybe they'll have a machine that'll help you walk, or maybe they'll figure out some way to make you walk again. I don't give a fuck. Like I've accepted the fact that I will never walk again. I don't care. I can't walk. I'll live my life as a paraplegic. Not a big deal. I'll deal with it. But the nerve pain, man, I wish I could find something to deal with the nerve pain. If it's the Neuralink, if it's something, whatever it is, I need it. And hopefully I can solve it soon, because it's been 6 years now and we still haven't found a solution for it. I've had 2 different spinal cord stimulators implanted. And if you don't know what that is, it is basically, the first one was they actually put an electro lead. They go into the interthecal space of the spine and they put an electro lead up there. And then you have a battery that sits in your body and it sends electrical stimulation to your spine, and it's supposed to by sending that stimulation, it's supposed to sound like a little buzzing sensation into your legs or whatever, or into the part of the body that they target, because they put it, depending on where your injury is or whatever, they put it in different parts of your spine to target that area. But my scar tissue from my accident was so bad they couldn't even put the lead into the space, so they had to surgically graft these electrode paddles to my spine. And I've tried 2 different types of spinal cord stimulators, didn't help. I had an interthecal pain pump, which, if you don't know what that is a little pump that goes inside your body that they fill with medication, and that has an interthecal catheter that goes into your spine, and it feeds medication directly to your spine. And I've had in there morphine, Dilaudid, like I've had hardcore narcotics that they won't even necessarily give you in the hospital through IV because they're sketched out about using that shit. And I had it being pumped directly to my spinal cord, and it didn't help with my nerve pain. I've been trying all kinds of shit. I'm on so many medications. I'm on like 35 medications a day or some shit like that I take. I think I've gotten it down to 20 something. But I take mad medications a day, and the shit don't help. So hopefully I find out something soon. Try pregabalin. I'm on pregabalin. Pregabalin is just it's Lyrica, but it's not brand name, but that's all it is. It's Lyrica. So I was on name brand Lyrica, and now I'm on pregabalin. Doesn't help. I'm also on gabapentin, aka Neurontin, and I take 800 milligrams of that shit 4 times a day. It don't help. Tizanidine don't help. I'm on all kinds of shit. It don't help. Phantom pain or pseudo pain? Yeah, it's something like that. Phantom pain is more like when you feel the pain in a limb that doesn't exist anymore, though. I'm kind of lucky because all my medication in the U.S. is paid for, or in the U.K. is paid for. I don't have to pay a dime. I just go and collect it every week. But pregabalin would definitely help with the nerve pain. Nah, I told you I'm on pregabalin. It doesn't help with the nerve pain at all. And all my shit's paid for by insurance because my mom's a registered nurse, so I'm on her insurance. So I have her. Actually, I have three insurances. I have her insurance, then I have Medicare, and then I have something called Mercy Care. So I have primary, secondary, and tertiary insurance. I pay for nothing. So I'm on pregabalin, aka Lyrica. I'm on Neurontin or gabapentin, tizanidine. I'm on all that shit. It doesn't help with the nerve pain at all. I heard weed sometimes doesn't work if you have other drugs. Some people gotta wean them babies off. But I get your predicament, super. I don't know. It doesn't matter, and they won't even prescribe you weed if you're being prescribed narcotics, which is dumb because it's like just because you're being prescribed narcotics, why can't they prescribe you weed? So in order to prescribe you weed, you'd first have to completely get unprescribed your narcotics, which I don't understand why they have anything to do with one another, but it is what it is. But I used to get prescribed narcotics, but they don't do anything. Like I used to take oxycodone, oral oxycodone. It does nothing. I have a drawer full of bottles of oxycodone that I was prescribed that I don't take because they don't do anything. And the thing is, when you take oxycodone or narcotics, all they do is they basically constipate you. And I already have to deal with issues with bowels and bladder because of my spinal cord injury. And it's like I don't need to be dealing with constipation and other issues on top of that. So I don't take the oral narcotics. They don't do anything. What can help? No fucking idea. Yo, Super, do you recommend Demon Souls? Because I'm trying to get busy with good games. I recommend it, but only because I think it's going to be good. I personally have not played Demon Souls. My first Soulsborne game was actually Bloodborne, then Nioh, and then Sekiro. And I liked all those games. So I hear good things about Demon Souls. It's a Soulsborne game, so I'm picking up Demon Souls. So I recommend it. It's also going to be one of the best looking launch titles you can get. So yeah. I don't believe weed is legal in Arizona. It's not legal, but you can get it. You can get it prescribed. Yes, Phil going to hell along with Colt Eastwood, dealer, Mads Gaiman, Griffin, D-Batch for brainwashing people with BS. I don't know about going to hell, but they definitely go fuck themselves. That's for damn sure. Hey man, what do you want to see in the next GTA? What do I want the next GTA? I want Vice City Remake. I want a brand new Vice City. I want 80s aesthetic. I want 80s music. That's what I fucking want. Vice City Remake all day, every day. I don't even give a fuck if we can... give me Tommy Vercetti. Bring back Ray Liotta. And give me Tommy Vercetti... Vice City Remake or Vice City 2, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Give me Vice City, give me the 80s aesthetic. I love 80s aesthetics, 80 themes, 80s movies, like movies that take place in the 80s. Like Stranger Things is fucking, if it took place in now time, it wouldn't be as good as it taking place in the 80s or even 90s, but 80s is better. Vice City was the best. Vice City was the best. When Vice City came out, that's all we talked about in high school. Between class, after class, it was all about Vice City. Never go wrong with the 80s. Nah, man, the 80s is a fucking great decade, especially for music, man. 80s music is the shit. Fucking love 80s music. It sucks, man. Music isn't as good as it used to be. Like, there just isn't... I mean, there's still pop songs and shit like that, but in like 10 years, man, shit's not going to be like 80s music. And the artists today suck too. They're not as good as they used to be. San Andreas was the best. Nah, I take Vice City. Would be cool to have the swamps in a new Vice City. I don't know what you mean by the swamps, but Junkies be creaming right now that you said a drawer full of OxyContin. Yeah, I got mad. I could probably sell the drugs in my nightstand and easily come back with a couple $1,000 because I have so many fucking pills of narcotics. I have OxyContin, I have oxycodone, I have fucking pills of morphine sulfate. I have all kinds of pills of prescriptions that I just didn't use because they don't work. And I think my oxycodone bottles are 200 count each, and I have like 4 of those bitches. The 70s was the corniest decade. 70s was a corny decade, but they still had good music in the 70s. 60s and 70s music is still good. But 80s music is where it's at, man. Well, GTA San Andreas was the best for me. Special and PS2. Skip school just to play it. Yeah. San Andreas was cool, but yeah, Vice City, even though Vice City was smaller, I loved Vice City for many reasons. One, I loved the 80s vibe. Loved that it was Ray Liotta. I loved that you were basically playing Scarface with your Scarface mansion that you got. Because your house at the end is totally fucking a Scarface. Totally a Scarface house, man. It was just a good game. I like the 70s look of woman. I don't think I like a particular decade look of woman. I think they all looked good in every decade. No plastic boobs in the 70s. True. But hey, there are girls that have implants now. They have these implants. I don't know what they're called, but they're not like the fucking round fucking balloon blobs like bitches were getting in the 90s and early 2000s. They have breast implants now that are actually tear-shaped. So you can have no tits and get these breast implants, and it won't look like you have fucking water balloons inside your skin. Like, there's so many porn stars that get breast implants early on that it just looks like they have fucking water balloons under their skin. It looks like shit. Like, you shouldn't be able to see a curve that goes 360 degrees around the tit. The curve should just be like the bottom half of the tit. So, yeah, they have these teardrop-shaped implants that girls can get that look completely natural and feel fucking natural. So, that's what's up. David Lee Roth years are the best Van Halen years? Fuck yes. Like, Van Hagar was good, but the David Lee Roth years are the fucking best. Fucking Panama. Hot for Teacher, that's still one of the greatest drum intros of a song ever. The fucking drums in the beginning that sound like a fucking Harley engine. I fucking love Hot for Teacher. And if you've ever seen Metalocalypse, that fucking cartoon, Metalocalypse is fucking hilarious, first of all. And the fucking band in that cartoon is a fake metal band that has better metal music than some real metal bands. And they have this character called Roxo the Clown. He's just this fucking rock and roll clown that does cocaine. And he's basically David Lee Roth, but a fucking clown. And it's fucking hilarious. How do we go from drugs to tits? Someone said something about no breast implants in the 70s. Are you getting bug snacks? You already know the fucking answer, man. Facts for what? What's the facts? I don't know what the facts means. I love Last of Us 2, but I hate the fact that they force us to play as Abby, or force us to play as Abby. Yes, I agree. You could have played the entire game and not played as Abby. You can play the entire game. Abby could have still been a main character. You just didn't play as her. Death Clock. Oh, I know the name of the band in Metalocalypse. I just didn't say Death Clock because most people probably don't know what Death Clock means or what Death Clock is. But yeah. I've got fucking all the albums from that show. They have fucking dope-ass music. And it's a fake metal band. It's fucking dope. Death Clock's music is dope. Back to Linda. I love cocaine. That scene where he's just fucking, it's just zoomed in on him shaking his ass, and he's wearing that tight ass fucking, he's wearing that tight jumpsuit, and it's just his ass shaking, and you can see like the backside of his ball sack that's fucking hanging out through the jumpsuit. Fucking shit is so fucking funny. Oh my god. Like, have you guys ever seen the Bat Metal videos on YouTube? Those videos are dope too. They're these animated Batman videos, like cartoons. And it's done to The Death Clock music, they're so fucking good. Like, the first one's good. They're all good. I think there's 3 of them now. They're so fucking good. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me fucking... Oh, shit. Let me see here. Fucking get that bat metal shit so you guys can enjoy that shit. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's fucking amazing. Try to find it. Talk amongst yourselves while I find this shit. Hell yeah, that was quick as shit. See if I can get all 3 of these so we can play them fucking back to back, because they're so fucking good. Yeah, there's 3 of them. I hope y'all motherfuckers is ready, because we about to experience this bat metal. Because this shit's so good. Let me stop the... Cut the music, Linda! Stupid bitch! Alright. Let me add this video. Why is not... What the fuck is this shit? Pause. Pause. Where's the fucking music for the shit? Alright, it's all the music back while I figure this shit out. It's got sound, so I don't know why it's not playing with sound. It does have sound. I'm an idiot. I don't have it set to play so I can hear it too. Sorry. You guys are probably like, what the fuck? It's crazy loud. Hold on. What's this one called? God damn it. Fucking OBS, you piece of shit. Alright, let's try this shit again. This shit's so dope. Like, what has your stream become?
I have been dangerous now. Don't be heard when stairs fell down. People spot you being good. People spoke so you'll be dead. So you'll be dead.
so fucking tough, that's right. I'm so fucking tough, I'm so fucking tough, that's right. This shit's so good. Alright, that's that one. I feel like a teacher that's like fucking showing fucking movies in class and shit. Bat Metal. YouTube Bat Metal, you'll find the new channel. It's back for some fucking show and tell epicness, bro. YouTube Bat Metal. Sorry if I'm yelling, I'm hearing the music in my headphones as I'm talking, so I might be yelling, sorry. What's going on is we're fucking watching some epicness together. I'm sharing epicness with you guys. Spreading epicness to the world. Right, the songs are bigger. That's what I'm talking about. This is fucking Death Clock. They're a pretend band in a cartoon called Metalocalypse. This is not a real fucking band. And their metal music is dope. They are the best metal band that is not a real metal band. This is only the second, there's three. And oh yes, we are watching all three. Just YouTube Bat Metal. All you gotta do is YouTube Bat Metal. No, the animation is great. I fucking love the animation. Well, they have live shows now, but they're a band that was made for the show. It's not like they're a real band. They're just the guitarist and people who made the music for the show, for the fake band.
Thank you, Batman. You saved my life. No problem, Aquaman. Oh, can I kiss your ass? Oh, I don't know, Aquaman. You think it's a good idea? Of course. Oh, stop it, Aquaman. Oh, it's still wrecking.
2. Let me get number fucking 3 queued up for you guys, for you bad motherfuckers out there. Let me cue number 3 for you bad motherfuckers, because only bad motherfuckers are hanging out right now. Fuck everybody else is not in this live stream. You guys are the bad motherfuckers. All right. Where's number 3? I did not know that he did the drums, but I don't doubt it because whoever the drummer is dope. Like the musicians, period, are just dope. This is the only one that they added like their own shit to it. You can tell they're not American.
Don't get me wrong, but after all what he's done to our city, and Barbara,
I already talked with her about that.
and what she said.
I said that if you're really gonna bring back that green-ass clown,
Damn, look at that ass.
I will never
cheeks,
miss
yo.
this party.
It's gonna be on my next shirt. It's gonna say, "Damn cheeks, yo."
Oh, hi, Barbara.
It's gonna be a picture of
Good
Barbara
to see
Gordon's
you,
animated
but-
ass.
I mean, you back. I mean,
Damn cheeks,
all right,
yo.
everybody get serious, man. Yes, the time has come.
This song is fucking dope. This song and the actual show, they fucking sing this and they awaken a fucking lake troll in like fucking Norway or some shit. And it's this massive fucking troll and it just starts fucking eating everybody because there's like a huge crowd there. If you haven't seen Metalocalypse, you need to watch Metalocalypse. But this giant fucking lake troll just starts fucking tearing everybody to shreds. And they're singing this song and this is what summons the lake troll. So fucking dope. He's like bringing all these different books of the dead. And he settles for the Necronomicon. So those songs are my favorite. I like this one, and I really like Thunder Horse. Jon Snow. Come to came to fucking some badass shit. Everybody should experience bat metal. And for those of you who haven't seen this before, you need to share this shit with your friends because bat metal should be experienced by everybody. This shit is too good to not be shared with people. Fucking double bass, yo. Right? Commissioner Goran's like, fuck man, I don't want to see this shit. But your discretion is advised. did join the stream at the best time.
Well,
Last stream was the Steve and Linda skit, and this one is the Bat Metal Marathon. And then for this one, we gotta stay for the post-credit scenes, because this one pulls a Marvel on us and has a fucking post-credit scene. And it's dope because they have a fucking 8-bit version of Awaken, which is actually pretty fucking dope too.
Bruce? Hey, Bruce. You know, I just think about it, and maybe we try something with his DNA.
And it says Power Glove is the intro music. Power Glove is also a dope band. They do all these like video game metal
The only question
covers and shit.
is, who is your favorite?
And that's that. And we're still waiting on a, to this day, we're still waiting on a Bat Metal 4. And hopefully we get one soon because Bat Metal is amazing. And I hope we get a Bat Metal 4, especially with that post-credit tease. Of course, it should be the Nicholson. The Nicholson Joker is the one that they should pick, right? Batman has some big-ass lips. All right, where is the Zelda, the chill Zelda music? Where is it at? Where you at, Zelda? You bitch motherfucker. Here we go. There we go. Damn, does this music not sound like the lamest fucking shit after that death clock? This is like the gayest shit you could possibly play now. After that shit, right? But yeah, fucking if that's their first time experiencing Bat Metal, share that shit with your friends. And if you've never seen Metalocalypse, dude, fucking watch Metalocalypse. Find a place to watch Metalocalypse. It's fucking amazing. Batman lips got stung by bees. Batman's lips, it looks like a fucking asshole, a puckered asshole. What's up, Kirby? And just a heads up, guys, I'm not going to be doing this too much longer. It's not going to be a stream like last time because I got to go to my aunt's house later on tonight. We're getting having a family get together, so I'm going to be dipping here I would say probably within the next 30 minutes to an hour maybe. I need more cowbell. I got a fever, and the prescription is more cowbell. I got to have that cowbell. Fucking Christopher Walken, man. Legend. And the cowbell skit is a legendary fucking skit. Play some shit from Pizzle Pack? I don't know what the fuck Pizzle Pack is. Your cat wants something? Yeah, I know. He's looking for my mom, I guess. He does that. He's my cat, but he doesn't give a fuck about me. He's my mom's shadow. So he walks around crying, looking for my mom. He sleeps, he falls asleep, and then wakes up and is like, hey, where's mom at? Where's mom? Where's mom? Meow, meow. Where's mom? He does that shit for like 5-10 minutes and he goes back to sleep. PS5 equals the T1000. Call to John. I know this hurts. Call to John. Put a fucking 1 in the chat if you get that shit. Has your family ever watched your vids? What do you think about you? What do you think about you being a YouTuber? My mom's seen a couple of my vids. She hasn't seen all of them. She's seen like 1 or 2. They don't care. They know I'm doing something. It's something that's entertaining me, something that's keeping me busy. Like, they know the shit that I deal with, and, you know, with my medical situation and my my injury. Like I said, I'm not a depressed person. I'm not a person say what you want about me. People can say that I'm dumb. People can say that I'm fucking this, that I'm that. But no one can ever claim that I'm a pussy or anything, because I just handle this shit, right? But it still sucks, man. And there are days they're just shitty days. And There are days where I'll like to have a moment, dude, and I'll fucking just break down and fucking start crying because the situation I'm in is a shitty situation. Didn't happen all the time, but there are moments, you know, especially like holidays, like my birthday and shit, where I'm thinking about shit I used to do that I can't do now. So they know that I just, my days in my life right now is not fucking great. I deal with it, I handle it, and they know that this makes me happy and I enjoy doing this. So they're all about it. They're all for it. Do you think Willem Dafoe would be a good Joker if he played sometime in the future? He would be fucking amazing. I've seen people that have photoshopped Joker makeup on Willem Dafoe, and it is fucking amazing. I hope she hasn't seen the deep throating video. I hope so too, man. If she's seen it, she hasn't said nothing, but yeah. Like they know the way I am, and like the way I speak in my videos and when I go on my rants, like the way I am, that's the way I am in real life. That's the way I am around them. But I'm not fucking in front of my mom and dad fucking pretending to fucking deep throat dildos and shit like that's not something that we usually talk about. But everything else, like my attitude, my sense of humor, like that's me all the time. So. But yeah, I definitely don't make very sexual jokes to my parents, though, because that's just weird. If your cat is like that, imagine my 50 dogs trying to get my mom's attention. At my aunt's house, she has like fucking 5 or 6 dachshunds, and that's all they do. Just fucking smother her. What's up, Israel? He does an amazing Joker without even trying. Who, Willem Dafoe? Yeah, what's up, Israel? Unfortunately, man, you came at a not great time because I'm probably going to be leaving soon. Drinking a Slurpee. Gulp, 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 gulp. Fuck this cherry limeade Slurpee's good. Gulp, 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 gulp. I admire your optimism in the situation. Well, yeah, I mean, and this has been my attitude, honestly, since, day one. Like, they came in and the doctor was explaining my situation because obviously I was heavily medicated when I got to the hospital when the ambulance took me there. And when I was at the point where I could realize what was going on, they came in and tried to explain the situation. And the doctor said, before I even explain to you what's going on, I want to show you something. And they rolled in a fucking monitor and showed me the x-ray of my spine, where you could see that my spine was about an inch, my vertebrae were about an inch apart. And then he explained to me that, like, you're never going to walk again. And like, I immediately fucking broke down and started crying. But that same day, like within hours, because my dad was there, because we love Universal Studios. We go to Universal Studios all the time. Like that same day, within a couple of hours, not even within a couple of hours, maybe within the hour, I turned to my dad and I was like, hey, Dad, at least we get fucking to go to the front of the line in Universal Studios, because like, people that are handicapped, they don't get to cut the line, but they get to go through a much shorter version of the line. So like, yeah, I was cracking jokes about getting to go to the front of the line at Universal Studios within an hour of being told, look, dude, you're never gonna fucking walk again. So I've always been that way, like with my attitude. Like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna fucking sit here and cry every day and be sad and be like, dude, my life sucks, woe is me? It's like, no, man. That's not going to do anything. It's not going to make my life any better. It's not going to make the situation better. All it's going to do is make me miserable and make everybody around me miserable. And nobody fucking needs that. Nobody deserves that. So I fucking handle it. That's why when I hear people bitch and complain about shit that's like inconsequential, I'm like, man, I don't want to hear you complaining about shit. Stop being a bitch. Like, deal with the shit I deal with, and then we can talk. Until then, I don't want to hear you bitching about super inconsequential shit. But yeah, that's been my attitude since day one. And luckily it has, because honestly, if I were a weaker person dealing with the shit that I deal with, like, I don't want to know what my life would be like. Or if maybe I would have ended my life. Who the fuck knows? Because I don't know what it's like to be in that mind space. But people kill themselves for far less shit. So luckily I'm not one of those people. And luckily, also, a lot of the medications I'm on, like, side effects are suicidal thoughts or depression. And luckily, I don't suffer any of the side effects of those medications, because compound those with my issues, and you can imagine that would be a shitty story. So luckily, I don't deal with any of that shit. Way better than going around lamenting yourself all the time. 100%. What do you think about Joe from Family Guy? I think he's hilarious.
Let's do it!
Fucking Joe Swanson. Let's get it on! It's fucking funny, man. Gotta get my food. Be right back. Alright, man. You enjoy that food. I don't know what you're gonna get as food, but hope you enjoy it. Keep that spirit up. You're right. Morning doesn't make things better. I mean, morning makes things better, yes. But there's a difference between morning and just being a miserable motherfucker all day, every day. Because when you have a death in the family, you mourn. And mourning helps. Like, mourning is part of the process. You need to mourn. If you're not mourning after a death in the family, then you're just bottling up those emotions and those feelings or whatever it is, and that's not good to just kind of internalize that shit. So mourning is good, but you know, you can't be miserable all the fucking time. And like I said, it's gonna make your life suck, and it's gonna make the lives of the people around you suck. No one's gonna want to fucking be around you. Why would you do that to yourself? Like, shit's already bad. Why would you make it worse? Your optimism is admirable. Well, thank you. You feel educated, Scott? Why do you feel educated? Risotto and chicken schnitzel. Sounds dope to me. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm probably either going to grab food on the way to my aunt's house or probably eat there if they made food. But I haven't eaten yet because, well, what did I eat? I had a yogurt earlier, like a Greek yogurt with some chocolate chips in it. Like, I put chocolate chips in the yogurt because that's how you do it. That's dope like that. And that's all I've had all day. Look, good boy. Look, my good boy. What? 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 She's not here, man. She's not here. She's not here. What? What? Wow. 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 What? What, my good boy? What? My cat's the shit, guys. I fucking love my cat. My cat is a hairless sphinx. And if you guys haven't been around hairless sphinxes, they're dope. They're much more like dogs than cats. They're super chilled. They let you do whatever the fuck you want to them. I can pick them up and do whatever I want to them. I know some cats are like that, but like almost every sphinx I've ever seen is like that. Just super fucking chill. Let you fucking pet them, hang out with you, all kinds of shit. This is my good boy. We're gonna get some pictures and slacks, Chris Griffin. Jeez, Joe Swanson, you're getting slacks. My wrist plays up sometimes when I jerk off. That's nothing on being a paraplegic. Yeah. Supernova's fluent in cat language. Yeah, they call me the pussy whisperer. Ayo! Cats are evil? Well, I'm a Halloween baby. Demonic deadbeat, so am I. I'm evil as fuck. How'd you injure yourself, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind you asking at all. It was actually a motorcycle accident in 2014. Wasn't a bad accident either. We own a restaurant here in Arizona. And I was leaving the store. I was behind the building, so there was nothing back there. A couple speed bumps and shit. And I don't actually remember how it happened, which is strange because they said I didn't suffer a concussion, so I'm not sure why I have the memory loss from that. Very, very, like, it's that one minute of whatever happened, for whatever reason, that memory doesn't exist in my brain. I don't understand why. But however it happened, I laid the bike down. And it wasn't a bad accident. It was low speed. My bike had a scuff on it. It was perfectly fine. My helmet had a scuff on it. Like this, to tell you how good the bike, how good of condition the bike was in. I listed the bike on Craigslist after I got out of the hospital. And no bullshit, in 15 minutes, I had a buyer. And within an hour or so, they're at my house with paperwork and shit, and I sold the bike. But however I landed, I completely annihilated my fucking spine. Just obliterated it for whatever reason. No idea how. I like your video on the Xbox fanboy. Thanks. Yeah, I was having fun with that one. Gonna share this with my son. Great visuals as well. Share what with your son? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Scott. Hairless pussies. The best kind, of course. I don't need no landing strip. I don't need no V. Just get it all gone. Yeah. And I'm probably ending this any minute now because I just heard the door open, so I'm probably dipping soon. Okay. And if we're going over, ask her if she has food or if we need to grab food on the way. Okay. Aren't you glad you don't remember? Not really. Because I still remember everything after that. I just don't remember how it happened. But I remember everything after that. Like, I still have memories of, like, paramedics cutting my clothes and shit. I just don't remember how the accident happened. Will we see more Twitter bitch segments and videos? Probably, because I'm constantly getting in arguments with people on Twitter. So we'll probably see many more Twitter bitch episodes because I thought that was pretty funny. Linda whispered. Alright, well, I'm taking off, guys, so thanks for hanging out in the stream with me. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.